Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm RxOliver, these are my friends, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is Bay Nights, or Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, Session 20. It's part 3 of Trail of Destruction, and will hopefully also be part 1 of In the Mists of Manivarsha. I'm here tonight with the whole gang. We've got Martin in the Dungeon Master seat, and then we've got Brutally Honest, Dustin, Sarah, Dave, and Birdie. And I'm RxOliver. Let's do the thing. Martin.
Oh, so welcome everyone. Yeah, you know the stuff now. If you want to pay me to be your DM, just click on the link and we'll have lots of fun. And you can be silly like I am with these guys. That's all I need to say. So our question for today for our characters is, as a child, what was your character's favorite fairy tale or bedtime story? So it can be like a classic one from our world, or it could be one that's from your world, but you'll have to explain the story and why it makes sense. I'm going to start at the top of my screen, which is Birdie. Birdie, anything to pimp out? And what was your character's favourite fairy tale as a child, and why?
Nothing to pimp out. If you want to see me, just go to RxOliver's site. I'll be there with him. So I actually can't remember the title of my fairy tale, but it's about a little bird that got hurt, and this man finds it, and he nurses it back to health, and the bird was like, "Thank you so much, kind sir. Take all of this gold that he just magically makes appear." And the man's neighbor saw this. The man's neighbor was not nice, and he was like, "What? If I heal the bird, I get gold?" So as the bird was flying off, he just smacked the bejesus out of it with a giant rock. Ran over, which is like, "Oh, little bird, you're hurt. Let me go ahead and nurse you back to health." And he did, and the bird was like, "Hey, thanks so much for undoing the thing that you did to me. I'm going to turn you into a pot of piss right now." And he transforms the man into a pot of piss, and the bird flies away. So
That is an amazing story. Like it. It's a... Is that a fable? Is that a fable? Oh, that's a fable. I like it.
just keep sincere.
Parable. It's a parable. Definitely a parable.
Parable. Sorry,
yeah.
not a parable. Not a... What's a fable? Is that a computer game?
Also, the fable is.
I think that actually is a fable.
A fable is just a tale, but it is also a computer game,
Yes.
Martin. Yeah, a good one.
There you go. I'm just doing it from the top.
Story. Yeah, be kind in sincerity.
Don't attack birds.
It'd be nice to birds.
Speaking of birds, real, because she's a bird. There you go. Yeah, I'm practicing on my segues.
Multi-talented, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Learn segues. Yeah, Brew, same thing. Pimp yourself out, and then your character's favorite fairy tale.
Yeah, my name is Brutally Honest. I Twitch stream, co-working, and studying now, so join in for boredom. But my fairy tale is kind of based off of our real life The Little Mermaid. A little turtle named Lauren saves a prince, and she's got this beautiful voice that gets taken by a sea witch. But yeah, she uses shell defense to keep the prince safe, and ends up saving the prince and getting her voice back from the witch. No real lesson from this story. Just entertainment for kids.
There you go. Talking of entertaining kids, Dave.
You're a bad man, you are, Martin, sometimes.
Alright.
The segue has to relate to like the last few words of what someone said, so it's kind of where you need to be. But yeah, Dave, go for it. Pimping anything out, and then your fairy tale.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch and also have a YouTube channel called Dave's RPGs, and you can find me on there. And I'm running a Call of Cthulhu on Monday. The fairy tale is one that I've made up and it was one that was told to Thalrin when he was a young boy, and because of his heritage, he felt ousted. And the fairy tale's called The Fire Boy and the Moth, and it was a story of a young boy that was born with fire in his hands, and the village that he grew up in was scared of him, so they shunned him, and he didn't have any friends, and they just kept pushing him to the side. And he was sat by the well one night, and a moth landed on his shoulder and asked him why he was so upset. And he said, because no one will play with me, no one will talk to me, because of the fire in his hands, they're scared that I'll burn the village down. And the moth just told him that it's not, fire is not evil. Fire is hunger, fire is warmth. Fire gives warning and it gives light. What matters is the hand that carries it. And from then on, he spent years learning not to destroy his, anything with his hands. He learned to use it.
Nice.
I love that.
Like it.
Yeah, I like that.
Talking of handsy, Dustin.
I'm Dustin Smith. I am the owner, operator, and chief bottle washer at Star City Savages. You can check us out at starcitysavages.net or search for Star City Savages on DriveThruRPG. We just released a new PDF for our new setting, Goblins and Gear Shifts. Go ahead and check that out and chew me out for using AI art. It's fun. So, with hearing Thalrin's story, I play Kaladin Varn, by the way, Elven Bard. Kaladin is going to pull his lute out, tune it up a bit, start playing a tune. It's like, Thalrin, I think that's a beautiful story and a wonderful, wonderful moral behind it. And to be honest with you, it reminds me of a story. It's the story of a cat. And that cat is called Needs the Biscuit Maker. One day, in the old village of yore, there was a tuxedo cat named Needs, who would always hang around the bakery. One day, when the baker tossed his apron out to dry, Needs stole it, and he also stole the baker's hat. And he went from town to town until he'd finally been accepted into this one village where an old blind baker who was ready to retire said, yes, you can be my apprentice. And so Needs was there, and he became the best biscuit maker in the entire city. Well, that town came under threat of a bandit warlord. And that bandit warlord was twice as big as any warrior in the city. And no brave soldier, no one who'd ever given Needs trouble, was willing to fight that bandit warlord. So Needs said, I have a plan. Gather all your men together and prepare yourself to take out his whole bandit camp. I will face him myself. And they said, Needs, what will you do? You're just a humble baker. He says, I have a plan. So he made a whole bunch of biscuits, and he showed up to the bandit warlord's camp, and he presented them and says, take me to your leader. I come with an offering of biscuits. So they did. And when the bandit warlord started eating them, Needs hopped up into his lap and just sat down. And he just went to sleep. And then all of the village came and killed all of the other bandits and found the bandit warlord sitting there with a cat in his lap eating biscuits. And they said, what happened? And the warlord said, well, I didn't want to disturb him.
Perfect.
Nice. Like
It
it.
sounds about right.
Perfect.
Like it. Okay, that's a great segue. Warlord, nope, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, well, that was a very sweet story about baked goods. And talking of a sweet treat, Sarah!
Yay.
There you go.
So sweet. All right, so yeah,
Pimp-
Valara's favorite. Oh yeah,
You
pimp
can-
myself out first.
Pimp yourselves out and then you can do the others. Yeah.
I go by Heavy Metal Sarah on Twitch and everywhere online, and I usually just stream single player games. otherwise, I'm here playing this on Saturdays. Yeah, that's about it. But Valara's favorite fable when she was a kid was Princess and the Pea. Maybe it has some significance to being particular. But also, she was the Princess and the Pea, you know, the prince was looking for a princess, and a princess happened to show up at his door. If I'm remembering correctly. It's been a while. She's grown up and had some battles, some head injuries. But his mother wanted to make sure she had royal blood, and so she stacked 10, 20 mattresses on top of a pea to make sure she could sleep well and comfortable enough for her precious prince. And whenever she woke up and said, "Oh, I didn't sleep very good," and she had blue bruises on her, she knew her royal blood was just delicate enough to be a princess. And so, kind of like how she was not really born traditionally to parents, she was kind of chosen for earthly parents for a destiny. That's kind of how the Princess and the Pea was, so it kind of stuck with her as her favorite fable to relate to. So
I like it. So, a great sleepy story.
very sleepy. We love
a very
naps.
a nice sleepy story. And trying to follow on from that, I'm like, after a story about mounting mattresses, we have our own RX.
Who hates mattresses?
Hate mattresses. Hey, thank you, Martin. I am RxOliver, and I play RPGs with my friends online and put it on YouTube for people to watch and laugh at. Thanks for tuning in. And I was going to tell the story of Rikki Tikki Tavi because that's Oliver's favourite one, but I'm going to be more seasonal. And Francis's favourite fairy tale is about a team of young halflings who qualified to go to an international tournament for the world's most famous sport. But these halflings were from a tiny country, and no one thought that they deserved to be there or that they could do anything at this tournament. But these halflings had so much belief in themselves and so much heart that they went on to win the tournament, and the whole world applauded them as the greatest halflings that ever lived. Mona, Scotland.
There you go. I love it. Okay, so I'll do a quick recap, but we're pretty much going to be going straight into a fight to start looking at your character sheets and reading spells and such. So, with everyone rescued from the tower, the Elder Watcher explains the warriors and druid they were looking for left 3 days ago. He didn't have any information at the time, just that the strongest eruptions were at Jade Mount and at a shrine called the Gate of Illumination. However, he just found out that he believes a creature called Tlexalotle is causing the problems, and one may have awakened at Jade Mount. The party agreed to go to look for them, and on the way they meet Exocopal, a fire giant, and he explains he has been stopping anyone going to the shrine as the salamanders that serve the Tlexalotle have been stealing offerings meant for the gods. If they are able to awaken, their fiery nature would destroy these lands that he is sworn to protect. Telling them that they don't want to give any offerings, he asks for their help of getting rid of Tlexalotles as he begins ask you guys to get into the shrine as he is too big. As they head inside, they find some more salamanders who attack, though they do find one injured one who begs for freedom, as he seems to have been attacked by the other salamanders, and he tells them that the Tlexalotle is using the offerings to awaken all of its brothers and sisters in the other volcanoes. As they rush into the final room, it does indeed contain the Tlexalotle, and they also find the missing villagers who appear to be chained to the wall of this chamber. You also have Tungsten was still with you guys. He was the one who was translating because you don't speak Ingnan, which is the language of fire. So he is keeping to the background. And two of your friends who have been in the background for a bit have just shown up, and they are just at the entrance to the chamber as well. But we are going straight into a fight. So you can all roll me your initiatives.
Okay.
Ugh. That's a fun dice.
roll.
Yeah, the dice are very cool. It's a shame I'm only sharing a part of that screen because you don't see them. Oh, Franco with a
Yeah.
22.
I rolled a 9.
10.
Okay, I'll just check to make sure they're right. So I've got a 22 for Francis, 17 for Yurdi, 9 for Valara, 10 for Thalrin, 12 for Kalendor, and 13 for Petal.
Yeah.
Okay. Going first is Francis.
Franco. Right, let me have a wee assessment of the battlefield here. So,
And remember, the elemental is still active, controlled by Yurti.
yep.
Okay.
You
So-
didn't die yet?
The druid and the 3 warriors are the prisoners that we're here to rescue. And choose Cherry?
Yeah. Cherry's the salamander who you saw very briefly,
Uh-huh.
but they escaped.
I'm going to drink the potion of fire resistance.
Wait, and these
Oh,
two
you
guys
said-
at the
Well, you
bottom
said
are
you-
friends, right?
You said you already did that in the last game. So
Did
I'm
I?
happy for you
Okay.
to- yes,
Okay.
you don't have to use an action yet.
Okay, I am going to leap straight in and start whacking and smacking. You know, I don't do much else.
Okay.
Chopping that meat.
So we'll say the picture of the lava on the screen is lava. So if you do get in that, etc., it may.
That
cause
lava
you
is
some
lava, right?
damage.
Okay, that's okay. I don't need to go right up to it.
Oh.
And these guys are
I'd say-
chained, right?
They seem to be manacled to the walls. Yes.
Might even. I'm gonna run over, in fact, and see what I can do about trying to break one free. I'm gonna bust his manacles.
Okay, sure. So, yeah, you can do that. They are not
I feel
like
like I found
high
a
up
key.
manacles.
Okay. But maybe
Okay.
not. I can't remember. I can't
They're
remember.
what? They're what, Martin? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh yeah, so they're not like high up. They're like at ground level. So you don't need to jump up to get them or anything.
What do you want me to do to break them, or to open them?
Easiest way you're going to be able to do is an athletics check. Means you could say rip that's
Just
like
break
some
it.
off, or you could try and attack it and hope you do enough damage. So if you've got a high athletics, that's your best option. If your athletics isn't good, you might be better.
My athletics is
attacking it.
only a +1, and my strength's only a 12. I think I'm better with an attack. Can I just attack it with my quarterstaff? My quarterstaff's still considered
Sure.
a magic weapon just now, isn't it? Because of that blessing. We still have that, don't we? I'm gonna try and
Sure, so you can-
hack it and smack it
Sure.
his manacles with this.
So you need to roll for the attack to see if you can penetrate.
Well,
hit it, but you might.
With halfling
No.
luck, I'm gonna re-roll that because
Yep.
halflings re-roll ones
Okay.
on attacks. Wow, nice first roll, Oliver. Fucking hell.
You got this.
That's a bit
There
better.
you
That's
go.
a bit
There
better.
we go.
24.
There we go.
24 hits, sure. So roll me for the damage, and if you get high enough, you'll break. This is each manacle, so this will break one of them.
How's,
oh, nice.
how's
So you
10?
10 is just enough to break one of the manacles.
Do I
so
have
you
to
can
break
choose
another
if you
one
want-
on this one guy?
I'm
So
gonna
each
say
guy
it's
has 2
just-
manacles, or what? Or one person has one
Yeah,
manacle?
so it's everyone has 2, so just on the arms, their feet are like.
So
fine, but
I'm
they're-
going to do the same again with my second attack. Come on.
Nice.
That's a 19.
Okay. It just hits.
For 10 damage again. So I break the other one.
Great job.
So you do. You have both the manacles.
Okay. So I have freed one. I feel like I possibly can. I feel confident, and I've got the movement because I can just jump if I need to. And I'm going to go over to this one and try and do the same, but this time I'm punching those manacles off because it's unarmed attacks from other attacks. Whoppa! I'm going to attempt to punch the manacles off. Come on. 22
Okay. You're on fire.
20.
for
Also
7
hits.
damage.
Okay.
Does it break?
Okay, so that's not enough to break. No, you need a little bit more than that.
If I'd got the 2 broken and with the 2 attacks and got 2 guys done with 2 rounds, that would have been perfect. But I'll attempt. I'll hit the same. Attempt to hit the same manacle then.
That's awesome, though.
Sure.
These are warriors, right? Like,
Yeah. For a 26.
Yeah, and 1 is a magic
Twenty.
user.
and 8 damage. So
Ooh.
surely
Yeah.
that's his first manacle. Is surely bust, right? So this guy's
Yeah, so
halfway
they've
off.
just got. Yeah, so B's just got 1 manacle on its arm.
Okay, I'll be like, now he can possibly free himself from there, but still, I'm gonna end my turn there and just try and get him. If he doesn't get free himself, I'm gonna try and get him free at the end of on my next turn. That's me.
Okay.
What a turn.
Okay.
Hopefully they're
Okay.
useful. Hopefully they're useful.
So. I mean, they look weak, but I mean, yeah, they are with you. They don't look great, but you'd have to assess them properly. But they're alive.
Francis' first priority is always the prisoners.
So it is Azel's turn, and then it's going to be Yurty straight after this. So Yurty, you can get ready. So Azel, the Tlexalotle, roars. And it's going to use its action to use pyroclasm.
What?
And
do what?
lava. That's what it's called. Pyroclasm.
Oh,
Yep.
sounded really
So-
close to something else. Okay.
I heard the same thing. I heard the
Okay,
same
I
thing.
love this. I'm not alone, Birdie.
So
I heard it too.
gouts of molten lava begin to erupt from its body,
Ooh.
and they start to spread out. So
That sounds terrible.
It doesn't. It's really bad for you guys. So basically, I'm going to draw a line. So the lava is now flooding a lot of the room.
Oh, that's bad. Oh,
Yeah. So I'm just going to put a line on where it is at the moment. So all of the chamber that Francis is in is now when I mean flooded, it's not like necessarily super deep, but you wouldn't want to be standing on it. So it's
It'd be a
maybe
few-
only a few feet deep, but it is burning hot lava. Yes, but you do have a potion. So yeah, and I think luckily for you guys it reaches let's see, here, so it's not actually got any of you guys apart from the elemental, but it is filling all of this room that Azel's in, Cherries, and the warriors in. But 2 of the warriors' changes are a bit higher up, so they don't need to worry. Warrior C and B and Francis are going to need to do some rolls when they start their turn in this. So Francis is technically okay at the moment, but if he keeps his feet in the lava, he's going to take damage on his next turn. So just remember that, and I'll write a note. So I'll take damage on a turn. So you may want to help your friend, is all I'm going to say. Okay. Yurty, it is your turn.
Well, that's the stupidest thing. I'm gonna.
Okay.
it's stupid. Make him.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave, I guess, to make a
Okay.
path, hopefully.
So I'm looking for like
Sure.
freeze or anything. Oh my gosh.
Well,
So yeah, I would be checking all your spells to see if you have anything. Yuri, you can change the lightning bolt and make it have a big heat for wave. Position it where you. Okay.
And it would take. It's 10 feet wide. I don't know if you can adjust the width, but.
Yeah, it can. I just sometimes it makes the yeah, it'll make the whole thing bigger. So yeah, but I can. So it's 10 feet. What on each like that? So it'll be 2 squares, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll okay. Are you missing your elemental on this?
I mean, I kind of can't because we have to have somewhere to stand.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
So I'll need to do a
dexterity throw.
dex. Okay. That is a 4, so I'm pretty sure it fails.
Yeah, did you roll for it? It's because it adds a minus one.
For the Tlexalotle, -1. Yeah, so make it a 3.
Oh, no. For the elemental. Were you rolling for the Tlexalotle?
Oh, yeah, I rolled for the Tlexalotle.
Okay, yeah, a 14 fails for the elemental.
Okay.
And the elemental failed.
Okay, so then you roll the damage.
So 23 damage.
Nice. And I think it puts out some, the water spreads, right?
Yeah, so it would be that 10-foot range, is what it would kind of spread to.
Okay, so I'm going to put a rectangle on so that you guys know which bit is... Well, let me draw one. Here we go. So I will draw one. So, is that right? Or is it a bit more? And we can move it. There you go. Is that the...
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to say you cast
good.
this, and it does obviously cool down the lava enough so you guys can actually now maneuver on that bit without worrying about getting hurt. So good idea. Yeah, good idea.
Are you... for initiative, is the elemental still after me, or did you want me to roll for that?
No, because I think your elemental was going at the end of your turn, so then it would, yeah, so I think you'd be fine for that because you put it out before it's kind of heard it, so yeah, the elemental's fine.
Okay.
Just. Anything else on your turn?
That's it for Yurdi.
So some of the bad guys, and then it's going to be everyone else. So after the bad guys, it's Pedal, Kalendor, Thalrin, and then Valara. So it's our Salamander Cherry's turn.
Wait, does the elemental go then?
Yeah, so yeah, the elemental can go, yeah.
Oh, okay. He'll charge up.
Big Billy.
And do 2 slam attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Brew in the clutch moments always. Needs to be Brew. Brew's the saviour always.
Does a 17 hit?
Come on.
It does. It does, yeah.
Oh, come on.
17 damage for the first one.
Okay, and it's slamming, bludgeoning damage, I think, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
Resist that, you bitch.
Nice.
Come on, Brew.
Yep.
Fucking love it.
He's just a little guy. Don't be so mean.
He's a big fiery
Has
motherfucker.
been a...
Yeah, he's a big boy.
what did I say?
He's a little
13.
big.
A 21 to hit.
Or is that 21? Oh,
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
plus 8.
21. 21 hits.
very nice.
And then 14 damage.
Nice. So, Azal is bloodied at this point.
You just dropped 31 damage on him. Very nice, Brew.
Dang, are you kidding me?
Plus,
Good job.
plus the tidal wave, you dropped a shitload of damage on him, actually.
Hell yeah.
Was it 23 plus 31? 54 damage. Brew. That's what you want.
Francis, you're literally laughing. You're gonna take a lot of damage if no one gets you out there.
Francis always takes a lot of damage, mate. It's fine. I'm used to it.
Well done, you.
He has God on his side.
I've God on my side, exactly. Dave gets it.
I mean, I'm saying if you wore some shoes, you'd be okay. So Yeti, is that all your turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so it's the salamander's turn, which is going to come over to Francis.
We got this. Oh, cherry. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's gonna, use its flame spear on you, Francis, for a...
Oh, fuck
25.
off with a 25, Martin. Yes, that hits. 25, like it's a question.
Does it hit?
Does a 25 hit? Shut up.
Let's just read the numbers. So you take 15 piercing
Yep.
and 10 fire.
Half, because I've taken the... Is it potion of fire resistance half set? Is resistance half
the
set?
fire damage, yeah. So you
Okay.
So I'll
you
take
just
5
do
on
half
that.
for the fire damage.
I'm fucking sound,
And then it's
folks. Don't listen to him.
Okay.
I can heal
And
you
then
if you
it's
need it.
It's second.
Well, that was just one.
Me too.
And then its second attack is going to try and constrict you.
Oh dear.
Need to give me a strength saving throw because it tries to wrap you up in its large tail thing.
Wants to give you a hug.
10.
Okay, so you fail. So it grapples you, and you take 9 bludgeoning
Okay.
plus the fire, which is 8, but you halve that,
4.
and you're grappled and restrained, so you can't move.
I'm in single digit hit points already, boys.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm so far away.
Yeah, I've done you guys. You're just kind of entering the temple. Yeah, maybe you guys want a
I
long
know.
smoke. You want like a long.
We
long
came
smoke
through a
break or
different
something.
tunnel. We
Yeah.
thought we were choosing a shortcut.
Listen, I told you we should have taken that left at Albuquerque.
It smelled like the right tunnel. It smelled like the right tunnel.
I'll be fine.
You are
I'll
an
be fine.
expert
So it
on
is.
such affairs.
Listen, Cal, I think
Okay,
I
so
can
it's
hear
Nick.
Francis getting his ass kicked. We gotta go.
I would recognize
Yes.
that impassioned scream anywhere.
Nah,
it's-
next turn on an action, I can give myself 24 hit points back. Don't worry. And I've also got potion of healing.
Okay.
I am fine.
So it's nearly Pedal's turn, but you didn't think I'd be that easy on you. So if you've been listening to the story, you might know that there's creatures might have brothers and sisters, and this one does. This is his sister, Bazal.
Oh my dear.
Francis
Oh
probably
my days. Shit.
who Francis probably sees and is probably the only one, and it is going to move.
You just dropped a second one because Yurty dropped 54 damage on the first one. That's all. This was supposed to be one, and then Yurty did that and clutched it, and you're like, nah, you can have 2.
There's another.
Here's another
It's because
one.
there's 6. It's because there's 6 of you as opposed to like 3 or 4. That's why there's another one. Otherwise, it'd be too easy.
Yeah, but we're shitty players, and I feel like that should be taken into account.
It's true. It's true.
Nah,
Oh. Oh, dear.
I'm with Bertie on that
Wow.
logic. I can honestly say I do not know what is going on or how to do it.
Nah,
Okay.
I know what I'm doing with Francis. With a
Okay,
cleric, when I'm fighting
absolutely.
undead, and I'm supposed to cast Cure Undead, maybe not.
this one actually is gonna dash. So it will be literally standing in this room
Oh dear.
Oh, that's
with you guys.
disgusting.
The Zell's
Right,
too
big panic.
big. She don't fit. Push her back out.
Belly's
I
just
mean,
stuck in the doorway,
well,
like
no, she
doing
can't.
this move.
She's like those fat
Well,
cats trying to go through doggy doors.
Look,
I was
she
just
does.
like, "Aw."
She does have to squeeze through the door, which isn't great. But luckily, she can climb, so she's kind of above you on the roof. So she is very close to you guys, but she's upside down, so she can just squeeze in this room.
Shit.
But that is her turn, so I'll put her up. So she is, yeah. It's not pleasant to watch this creature. She's just spinning in this room with you guys. But it is Petal's turn.
Slightly changes my plans as I run in. So Petal's going to move in for full movement. So right about there. She sees what's happening. I think she runs in just in time to see these will pop up. So she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Moonbeam on Diesel.
Okay.
It's
Okay. So
5
that's a
feet
con
wide width.
save.
Yes.
And con save is it? Okay.
Yeah. Con save DC 13.
Did you add the freed warrior to the initiative, Martin? What if she's free?
Basically, C is free, but they're probably not going to be helping you. They're nearly dead, basically.
Oh.
But you've not had time to assess that.
Well, I'm wasting my time freeing them then. I'm still gonna do
they
it. I'm still gonna do it.
I mean, no, they can move, but they're probably, if you heal them a lot, they could join you. But at the moment, they look like they're gonna, even without a medical check, they look like they're gonna die unless they get medical help soon. But they're
Oh, that's fine. So do I.
conscious. Yeah, they're conscious at the moment.
Aren't they feeding the beast? Like, aren't they draining the essence from the warriors?
You don't know. You know some information about the offering, so you could piece together maybe they're being offered. You're not 100% sure. Yeah.
That is
They honestly
true.
look like they're in a cap and gown, about to walk across the stage and get a degree.
Oh my goodness! These are the demons of the student loan office.
Hey.
You gotta let 'em go, guys. Let 'em go.
Actually, that
so-
picture is that picture is actually from Curse of Strahd. There you go. So pedal. Sorry, what's the? I got 11. I presume that fails. What's the damage?
So DC of 13. The damage is 15 radiant damage.
Nice.
15 radiant on Bazal. Nice.
And then,
That's good.
just so you know, if it maintains its turn in that area, I think it gets hurt again.
Hell yeah.
When it starts its turn in there, it's engulfed once again.
I'm glad
And,
you guys are
2d10
good at
of
this because
damage.
I'm just fucking shy. I just get killed every time.
So I will. So it's a 10 foot. Is that right? Is that the right
No,
size?
5 foot. 5 foot radius, but it's 40. It's a 40-foot tall cylinder.
5 foot radius is 10 foot is 2 squares.
Yeah. So I will.
Oh, okay. Yes,
I
please.
think
sir.
it makes it see-through for some reason, which is strange. Usually goes over it.
We know it's there.
But we know it's on it anyway. Yeah, we know it's on. Okay, Pedal, anything else? Anything else you want to do?
No, I took my movement. I took my action. I'm gonna stop it there.
Okay, then Calendar, it's your turn.
Alrighty, so movement action. Let's see. I have. Oh gosh, I'm gonna try and move up. Do I have the same amount of movement as Petal? Because I'd stand next to her if I do.
You should be a little bit ahead of
Pretty
me.
You might, if not more,
I
because
mean-
she's a gnome.
You might be.
I got
yeah,
I got smaller
you might-
legs.
You're probably
Wait for
5
me, I've got
feet.
little legs.
Yeah, you probably got 5 feet more
Probably
than her.
5. You're probably 5 feet faster than her. I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Francis will be the
Alright, so
fastest by now because Francis goes up in the speeds, but yeah. I started off slower because I'm a halfling too. I'm up to 40 now.
Okay. So let's see. You just cast on Bedell, Vicious Mockery, you cast Moonbeam. So I'm gonna
I
cast.
cast a Moonbeam.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Bedell, and I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
dear goodness, all that white light is flushing it out. I guess they don't have salads wherever that thing is from. It's gargantuan. It looks like a spit roasted pig with ears. It's hideous.
Okay, so that's a wisdom save, right?
14.
Okay. Let's see how it does.
These are like the cutest bosses we've ever fought.
I know, aren't they
Yeah.
adorable?
Don't start.
They're
Oh, nice, Martin. Nice
We
roll.
got a 3, so it fails. So what's the damage and what? And I'm pretty sure something else happens to it as well.
Let's see. Vicious Mockery. Unleash your string of insults laced with subtle enchantments. Must succeed. You get one d4. I get 2d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, nice. So roll the damage. You can just click the button.
6.
And 6 damage. Psychic. Okay. And it's disadvantage on its next attack.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Calendar, is that? I presume that's all you unless you want to use a bonus action to bardically inspire anyone, or.
I can't think of anything. I mean, Petal's right next to me. I could try and do something there. Calendor's really just running in. He doesn't even know what's happening at this point.
Okay. Then it is Thalrin's turn, and then it'll be Valara.
Alright.
Can't really see myself. Can I just move Bazelle out of the way a little?
Yeah,
For
of
a
course,
minute.
yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
we're hidden.
She's taking up all the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do, I can't do in this room because it'll hurt everyone else.
Okay.
So I can't. Are we? Can I get past that thing in the middle, or actually no? What I'm gonna do? It's all right. I'm gonna use Misty Step.
Okay.
That'll get you past it.
But I've got to use it as my bonus action. Can I use that
Okay.
first?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think I can. So I'm going to cast Misty Step, and I'm going to. What's that? 5, 10. Is it 30 feet for Misty Step?
I think so.
Yeah, it should be. So you'll get just past the creature, and you're still on the bit that's not hot with lava, yeah.
So I'm going to go to there, and then I'm going to cast Tidal Wave
Yeah.
Okay.
on Azel. So exactly the same as
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah.
So is it 10 feet wide?
It is, yeah. And where are you going to place
10 feet
it?
wide, 10 feet tall. I'm gonna just in front. I don't want to hurt the elemental, so just in front of the elemental, and just take out Azel and all the lava around.
Yeah, so you can take out some more. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's a. Is it a deck save?
It's a dex save of 12.
Okay. It got a 7. So it fails,
Yes,
so you can
Martin.
roll
You
for
can
the
keep
damage.
rolling like that all night, mate. I love it. Love to see it.
Do I roll the damage?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you roll the damage. I'm going to place the thing that's cooling the lava for you.
22 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Very
22.
nice.
And you've also got rid of some of the lava. Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that is it for my turn at this moment in time.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good job.
Okay. Okay. So it is Valara's turn, but remember Francis is going to take a lot of damage, maybe because he will be taking the damage at the start of his turn, so he can't avoid it unless one of you does something. And he's restrained, so he's going to struggle even more.
Oh no. I'm in danger.
You're kind of fucked unless someone can get you out or
are
give you a lot of hit
restrained.
points.
I'm restrained.
Man, I
I'm in
thought you were
danger.
Danger. Okay, that's okay. Is anybody else hurt? Nobody else is in.
I think Francis is top
Francis.
priority.
Francis. Okay. All right.
So I would imagine you might be able to heal him quite a bit. I don't know if you've got teleportation
I
abilities.
can heal you, but I can't teleport to you. But I can heal you.
Can you see me though? You can't see me from there.
You can easily move out of that room though, with your movement.
Can I move out? That's what I was about to ask. That was my next question.
Yeah, you'd have to squeeze out. You basically just be, yeah, you can just get out, yeah, next to where Thalrin is, yeah.
Kiss me, Bizzle. Okay.
Definitely see me
I
now.
think I have to be able to touch him, though.
Yeah, but you can try and touch him, but then you're going to be in the lava, which is the issue.
I don't want to be in the lava. Okay, this one,
Valara not fly?
Just let Francis die. He's
No.
fucking
No.
stupid.
I can't
No,
fly.
we always ask every game we...
Every
ask
game, I
everyone.
know.
Just let Francis die. He's
I
dumb
mean,
as
you-
fuck. It'd be good riddance.
No, well, remember you do have that really
What?
cool spell. You do have the Ultilux Resilient Sphere. That may help them. I
That's a
think.
brilliant spell.
What one?
Autoluke's Resilient Sphere.
So you used it last time to stop Francis or the other guy getting. So you could cast that if you've got enough spell slots for it, and then he wouldn't really take any damage.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I could do that. Because it's either I gotta touch you, or it's like for up to 6 people that I can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only. I quickly looked to your sheet, and yeah, so that should help Francis more. As long as he purposely fails that, and you tell him like fail this, then he'll probably be okay from the lava.
Okay. Yeah. A sphere of shimmering force encloses the creature of large or smaller size within range. Okay.
Okay, so you're casting that, and you're telling Francis to fail, obviously, right?
Yeah. Fail the sphere.
Okay.
Well, did it click? There it goes.
So I'll let it happen.
Okay, so you basically, as long as she concentrates up for a minute, you should be okay.
Can I do a secondary spell, or am I concentrating too hard?
As long as it's not another
no.
concentration spell, you can do another spell. That's how concentration works, right?
She, on her next turn, now she can't do any of the spells.
That's okay.
You can, you could do the Celestial Revelation, but that just gives you the light and extra damage.
Oh, that's okay. I was just gonna use my little weapon, my spirit weapon.
Yeah, so you can't do the spirit weapon yet because that's a leveled spell. So the only thing you could do extra.
Doesn't she already have it active? Isn't it already active? And she can use it as her bonus action. She can attack with it.
Oh right, yeah. I don't think you.
Yeah, it's out.
turned it
It's
off,
out.
right? Oh, sorry.
No,
Yes. So.
So for your bonus
It's right
action, you
next
can
to-
just whack with that. I think.
It's right next to Bizzle.
Oh, but I think it would have deactivated because you guys were messing around with filling out the pot with the potions, and it only lasts a minute. So it probably would have disappeared.
Oh, it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, and you did have a little bit of in between time, but you can do
yeah,
it
okay.
on your next. Yeah, you can do it
That's
on
fine.
your next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
And you kind of saved Francis, I think. Okay, Valara, is that all your turn?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so Francis, it is your turn, but you don't have to do the rolls because of the
The
magic.
resilient sphere.
Yes, I'm just checking if it floats with you.
But
You're in your bubble again.
am I still restrained even though I'm in the bubble, or does it break the
Yes.
restraint?
You're still restrained, but you shouldn't take any damage from that, I don't think. I'm just seeing if it's based on you. Blah, blah, blah.
It says when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. But I don't know how it counts, when it's your own player.
It says you can move it, so it's weightless. It'll contain Francis. So Francis, you can use an action to push against the sphere and roll the sphere with you, but again, you're also restrained. So you're kind of stuck where you are, but you can try and get out of the restraint.
So, what is it to try and get out
Just
of
in
the
a
restraint?
bubble.
You need to do me a athletics or acrobatic check, and you're trying to beat
So,
14.
so I'm not going to. I'm going to use my major action to
I'm
do
looking at the wrong.
wholeness of body, and I'm going to regain 24 hit points.
Okay, sure.
That's my major action. And then with my minor action, I'm going to punch the second manacle on Warrior B.
Okay.
For an 18.
Misses.
18 misses on the manacle.
Yep.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, because remember, it's not like it's trying to do damage to like a piece of metal, so you've hit it, but it's not gone through. Is how I kind of judge it. So yeah, you need a little bit higher to do
Okay.
the actual
Well, I
damage
get
to it.
I get to do it twice.
Yep.
So that's a 25. That'll do
hit.
it. Right.
okay.
So 7 damage. Does that break it?
Okay. No, it's got a little bit
okay.
left.
But also, I need to spend 2 key points for the 2 flurry of blows that I did. Did one this round and one that last round. Okay, and so my major action and my bonus action have been taken. So that's me. That's me done. I stay where I am.
Okay. And you freed Warrior C. I'm going to say they're
Warrior
not
C's
looking
free,
good,
yeah.
but they've just used their turn to run onto the area that's not got the lava.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
No, because I can't move because I didn't attempt to break the restraint.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you are stuck there, but you're probably not going to take any damage because of the spell. So as long as Valara keeps the spell up, you should be okay.
And I've almost got Warrior B free. Almost.
Yeah.
And it lasts a minute, it says. I don't know how
Yeah.
long a minute lasts.
I mean,
The
it's
only
10
bad thing-
rounds.
Yeah, the only bad thing is that Warrior's started its turn in the lava, so it is pretty much dead. So,
A round is 6 seconds, so a minute's 10 of them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Francis, the lava, because it was in it for its turn, it dies in front of you, which is kind of horrifying.
The
But
warrior dies. Oh.
Warrior B dies because it started its turn in the lava, but the
Yeah,
other one you
okay.
did manage to free and get, so well done.
50-50.
Does that mean the ones up the back are dead as well?
They're chained up higher, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, but it's more difficult for you guys to free them, but then it does mean that unless the lava rises a lot, they should be okay. Okay. Then it is Azel's turn, who is not happy with all the shenanigans going on. Let's see if I can.
Neither are we, Azel.
Yeah, pyroclasm again. No, I can't. I've got to do normal stuff. Who's in front of me? Don't laugh at the posh D&D words. So it will move a little bit to get to here, and it's going to attack the elemental and Thalrin. So it's going to bite the elemental for a 26 to hit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's
Oh
going to hit it.
no!
Yeah, that hits.
So it's 10 piercing and 15
My
fire,
friend.
unless it's got any resistance.
It's resistant to piercing, so half that.
Yeah, half of that. Yep,
And then how much fire?
15. And then Salomon, it's going to use its tail for a 25 to hit.
Ooh.
Of course.
And then you'll take 9 bludgeoning plus 21 fire, but you're resistant, right? So you
You'll
can
half
half that. And you need to
Jeez,
do me
oh.
a strength saving throw, or it's going to try and push you.
11.
11. Oh, this works out well for me. Okay, so we can push you.
He's kind of rude.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, sorry
Give me
guys.
the whole. Just-
Yeah, it's gonna push you 10 feet. Which, Valara, give me a.
My
Don't
bad, my
play
bad.
with my tokens. Valara, can you give me a dexterity saving throw because Thalrin's being pushed into you, which may push you into the lava unless you can dodge it.
Oh no.
What am I doing?
So it's a
Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw because you're
Well,
kind of like
numbers.
you're trying to stop. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Unless you wanna-
Defying
unless-
work.
unless you want to fail it, and then you can go in the lava if you want. It's your choice. So dexterity saving throw to 14. Okay, let me see what the creature rolls to.
Gee whiz, this isn't good.
See.
Be fine. Don't
Have you
worry.
guys seen me walk?
We got a 16.
Oh,
So
we don't
unfortunately,
have the same
Ah,
luck you do,
come on
Francis.
so Valara, you're pushed here. Thalrin, you're pushed here, and Thalrin is thrown, and Valara's in the
Hurry.
lava.
Oof,
Okay.
this is fine. It's a little warm.
Yeah. Well, you're okay, but when you start your turn, there, you're going to take the damage. So that's the issue. So you could do with someone helping you out of the lava before your turn starts. Okay. Then it is Yurti's turn.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So I have accelerate and decelerate.
Yep.
And it really only minimizes damage, but could I have
Mhm.
used that as a reaction to reduce her movement
No.
so she didn't go into the lava?
Nah, you can reduce the damage on Thalrin, but you can't reduce.
Ah, he's
You-
good.
I'm alright.
Wow,
I'm
wow.
okay for now. Favoritism.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Valara saved her half brother, so that's something. Oh, no, Valara, remember you took the potion though, so if you do take fire damage, it's not as bad
It's
as
half.
it could be.
It's half.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's... Okay,
Okay.
so Yuri.
Yeah, so Yurdi sees this big ass fire lizard squeeze through, is then blinded by light, everybody disappears, and I'm shitting bricks.
Nice.
Ah! And I grab a twiglet out
Hmm.
and I cast Witch Bolt.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
If it works, it's good. If it doesn't, it's nothing, is it? So let's fingers crossed.
You guys are so far from me.
So you ran away? Well, I thought you were scared, eh?
22 to hit.
It
Hey.
hits. Nice. Are you going on Azel or Bazal?
Bazal.
Bazal, nice. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
Wait, hold
Hey,
on. no.
look at
That.
guys. Your guys are so pretty.
Those are cool days.
I know, aren't they?
I rolled a 1, but I have
Hmm.
meta magic, so I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to re-roll the 1.
Okay, sure.
Wow. The glasses got pushed up and she got even super nerdier. Yeah, whip out some
I know.
extra numbers
Here
on
we
that. Hang on, I've got bigger numbers than that.
She is using all her D&D knowledge, you can tell.
Doing the
This is
calculation.
stupid.
Make,
That's
make
like
it 27.
It's like the Call of Duty
27,
equivalent of
okay.
where everybody just leans forward into the controller.
I know,
So-
right?
So
Exactly.
27. 27. Lightning.
Yeah, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna cower into the corner a little bit more.
Okay,
Very nice.
Okay.
nice.
Very nice.
Um,
Good job.
And then Rocky Balboa's gonna do 2 slam attacks on Azel.
Okay.
I don't think a 10 hits.
Nope, not the 10.
And I don't think a 13 hits.
No, it does not.
Okay, so that's it for us.
Okay. So Yuri, that's all your turn. It's the Salamander's turn, which is the one on Francis. It is going to attack Valara.
Come on.
He's already in the lava.
Yeah, you don't care.
You
It's going to use its flame spear for 20 to hit.
He does have cool daggers.
So you take, I'm presuming 20 hits unless you.
Oh, yes. I'm
you've
sorry.
got
I'm at
anything
16.
that's-
Yeah, no.
So you take 8 piercing,
Ew.
and 7 fire, but you can halve that, so it'll just be 4 because we rolled the round up. So
I had a
4
question.
Okay.
fire.
Say Thalrin
Yes.
took
Okay.
a fire resistance potion, would it then quarter for him? Is it half and half again? Can you stack that?
Yeah.
It does,
So-
yeah?
Yeah, you can.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I've
I'm
no one-
alive. I'm alive.
And then it's gonna do it again because it's already got Francis wrapped up. So it's gonna do the same thing. Do you know what? It's gonna attack your brother instead for a 25, Thalrin.
Oh dear.
For
Yeah.
16 piercing.
Well, he's still got his sphere on, right?
Oh, this is on Thalrin.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So 16 piercing, 7, but you can halve that and it'll be 4. But Sarah, because you took some damage, you need to do a concentration check to see if you can keep your spell up. I'm just checking how much damage. So I think you took 8 plus 7, but the 7's a 4. So you, do me a con save. You're trying to beat a 10, just to keep your magic up.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay. Then Francis is
I'm
no longer
sorry, your bubble's
magically.
gone.
He
Burst
is
my
no
bubble.
longer bubbled.
The bubble has burst.
The
Quick
bubble.
question: Who
is
took
gone.
the bite damage from Azelle? Was that Valara or Thalrin?
Let me check. The bite down.
Bite.
Oh.
Which Thalrin?
I got it with the tail, I think. The tail
Yes.
was me.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the tail.
Was
Yeah,
that
'cause
the
that's why you
Rocky
were pushed
Balboa
prone.
damage then?
From the pushing.
I think I got a spear and some flame.
Okay, so then that
Yeah.
one was the one for the elemental. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. That's the Salamander's turn.
Keeping track of the damage.
You see.
It's nice.
And now that the magic is gone, because it's the end of the Salamander's turn, and you are right next to it, Francis, you'll take some fire damage, which is 5, but you halve that, so it's 3. So 3 fire damage.
Okie dokie.
And then it is Bizel's turn. Who
Indeed,
is Yuri, does it take damage from the moonbeam at the start of the turn or is it the end of the turn? I can never remember.
Birdie, I think.
Birdie
cast it,
spell,
right?
right?
Sorry, birdie spell, yeah.
I think it's at the top of the round though.
Okay.
She
If
still
they
knows,
start-
she still
if they
knows.
start, or move into it. Yeah, if they start to move into it, so.
Love that, bro.
Okay. So another con save at the start. Okay, so it got a 12, so I'm pretty sure that fails, so it'll take
Hope
the
so.
damage.
2d10.
Nice.
Do you roll it?
Nah, you'll roll that, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, you roll that, yep.
You roll
I
a
roll that?
damage.
My bad.
Come on.
Mess him up.
Mess him up.
This- Tlexalotle can't have much left in the
That's
tank.
solid.
Another
Yes.
15.
another 15.
This one's
Okay.
Bizzle.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
Bizzle, this
that's on
one?
The
business.
first one,
Bizzle.
Azel won't have a
Yeah,
lot
one
left in the
Bizzle.
tank, Dave, for sure. Azel's took a kick
Mhm.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see if you
So,
scroll up,
catching
Bruce,
Bizzle
keeping
up, though.
track.
but it is going to move. It does not like being in this room with the moonbeam. So,
Ooh.
Thalarin, you're probably just within range to attack it as it moves. If you
Okay.
want to take an opportunity attack.
Is that just a normal an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity, just a normal Warhammer attack, let's say? Okay.
Yeah, whatever's in your main hand, and
Oh,
but
okay.
you do it with disadvantage because you are prone.
So, how do I do it? Is it
So
with
whatever,
the
like,
with the,
so it'll be whatever weapons in your hand. So is it like your sword or your spear? So you
just do it
roll,
twice?
yeah, and you take the lowest. Yeah,
Okay, 11.
until so misses. And Yurdi might get a reaction as well because this is going to move.
Mess him up, Yeri.
So Yurdi, if you want to do the same, you can. If you've got a reaction left.
I did that so I could show the audience the hard work that Brew does behind the scenes.
It's really nice,
My recharge.
really
especially when you have a
handy.
bunch of things going on. Yeah.
Okay, so Yurdi, are you going to do anything with your reaction? Are you going to use
Yeah.
it for this? Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
It does, yes.
Oh yeah.
Suspense, because Martin's voice was breaking up for me there. The suspense on
I
it.
know. I was
does
like,
it.
spit it out.
2 whole damage.
That's like a little
Oh,
whack as it goes past that.
a wee prod,
Okay, so
Just pokes
two-
him in the
Right on the
eye.
a poke eye.
Right
More
on the
than I
bum.
did, though.
That's okay. We'll take it.
All adds up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, it didn't recharge its hyroclasm, which I know you guys like me saying, so there you go.
Sword of the
it is
night.
gonna
Okay.
attack. Yeah, but it is disadvantage because of Dustin's magic. So it will obviously attack Calendar with its bite, but I need to roll twice.
Aha, that'll
So
not hit you
might
now
be
because
the
my
lowest
friend
one.
Calendar purchased armor because we made him. That one will.
Yeah,
not.
so
That
13
one will.
doesn't hit. Well, that was disadvantage, so the 13 will be the
Ah.
one, so you're fine. And then it'll use its tail on Petal. Again, it'll be the disadvantage, and then the
Calendar,
disadvantage is
Not
over,
having broken
so-
ribs looks good on you, my brother.
You know what? It is quite the fashion statement to be able to breathe without wheezing.
It looks good on you.
So yeah, I don't think none of them hit. Yeah, that is its turn.
Look
So
at
it is
there.
Petal's turn.
Oh, Petal.
All right, time to play. I'm gonna climb up Calendar
Okay.
and leap off of him so I can hit Bizzle.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit Bizzle. I'm also gonna burn one of my smites. Ow!
Oh,
So
unlucky.
Yeah.
You haven't got any inspirations or
Alright, I'm gonna hit him
anything?
again. Actually, I do have an inspiration.
Ooh.
There you go. Might as well use it if you still got it.
I would like to use it, please. I'm using my
Go for it.
inspiration to undo that horribleness. Better.
Give it better. I don't think it'll be
13.
good enough though.
Not to hit.
It's okay, I get another attack. It's worse. Alright.
Okay. Anything else?
No, now that it's here by Calendar, I'm not gonna move
Ah.
until Calendar gets away from here.
Okay. Then it is Calendar's turn. Then it'll be Thalarin. Are you on mute, Dustin?
I was on mute. I had to unmute.
Mm.
All right. Well, I don't want to leave Petal alone. You were gonna move after I moved, right? So
Yeah,
we have
you can still move. I would recommend that you move.
All right, you are right. It is good that I move, even though I don't want to leave you there. Do I have the ability to? I can Misty Step.
Yeah, you pretty sure you can.
Yes.
All right, so I would like to Misty Step, and
Mhm.
can I come up here?
Yep.
All right, so that would put me next to Yurdi.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well let me go ahead and do that. I'll Misty Step.
And there's no attack of opportunity when you do that, eh?
Right.
Nope.
All right, and so this is Azel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any other? Can I use some magic now, or am I locked out of that because I Misty Stepped?
You're probably locked out of it, but you could still do an action and attack. So if you've got a distance weapon, like a crossbow or something, you could, yeah, you could try and fire at it.
Attacks. No, I just have a rapier and a dagger. I don't have anything to that effect.
I mean, you could throw your dagger, but it does mean that the dagger's gone unless you pick it up again.
That's just
So, but yeah, you could do it. Yeah, and so you can throw your dagger up to 60 feet, but it's disadvantage. So 20 feet's normal, which I think it might be a bit more than 20 feet. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hold off. I believe I've done everything I could at the moment.
Let me quickly check if there's anything fun you can do. You've got counter charm, but you haven't got anyone who's really charmed or anything. Yeah, I don't think you've got. Let's see if we can do.
Bardic Inspiration.
I mean, what you could say is you could say, as your action, you did Misty Step, and then then you could do Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, if you want to do that. Do you want to give someone Bardic?
So let's see. Francis is
restrained.
No,
yeah.
He could do with a lot of help because he's going to take damage on the start of his
Yeah, I'm no
next
longer
turn.
shielded by the thing.
All right, so can I give my bardic inspiration to Francis, or is
Sure.
there? All right,
Yeah,
so
you can.
what I'll do
Is
is
it
I'll see
60 feet?
Francis in trouble, and I'll start clapping, and then I'll start going down deep into the guttural voice, and I'll start singing the songs of freedom that are like native to his like religious order and like the unleashing and the natural goodness, and I'll just start chanting those to like hype him up so that hopefully it will inspire him to escape.
Nice. I'll have to move you a little bit just so you can see him. So if you move there, you'd be able to see them, and do everything that you said. Yeah. So Francis, you have a D8 that you can use on ability roll. Ability check.
Can I use it
rolls or
any
saving
time, or
throws.
is it just on my next roll?
10 minutes?
10 minutes. All right.
Yeah,
So
10 minutes
any
to
time
use
in
it.
this battle.
And then
That's sweet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Would you
That's cool.
help to sing these songs of freedom? Let's go.
So it's Thalrin's turn, and then it'll be Valara.
Okay. So to get up, do I sacrifice half my movement? Is that how
Yep.
it works?
Yep.
So I will
just
stand
press
up.
on it. Okay.
Yep. Are you going to help your sister out? Because she's in the lava at the moment.
Is that a full action?
Fine. It's fine.
No. I will help you. I'm just clarifying.
I mean, I'd let you you could use your free action and then pull her out with the rest of your movement, but then that's it. And then you'd have your action. Then you'd have your action, your bonus action, but you probably wouldn't have.
I'll
any
do that
movement
then.
left.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like,
I
I'm
will. I will get Valara out of the lava.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
I can't move.
It's a little warm in there.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave again.
Okay, sure. Were you putting it this time?
It is going. Are we? Is that 15 feet? Oh, it's 15 feet across. I didn't forget that. 1 sec.
Are you going to try and use it to kind of save Francis?
Well,
You'll save him a bit with the lava, but then he'll take the water damage probably.
My feet could use a wash. They're stinky.
that's what. So if
They're a
I
little
do,
singed.
if I cast it that way,
Uh-huh.
so it's 10 foot wide, so it doesn't cat. Oh shit! No, you're gonna take the damage if I do it.
Hmm.
If I do it there, you're gonna take the damage, and it's not light. It's a whack. You're gonna take up. You're gonna.
damage.
No, I don't
Would
need
it
to
not?
take the damage. No.
Depends what it says for your
I
spell.
think half of the character has to be in the range of
Yeah.
it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how I do it's got to be at least half.
Each
or
creature in
above.
that area must make a dex throw. So, and it's 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall.
You
Yeah,
can
so 10 feet wide.
You can probably position it to
Mhm.
to avoid Francis. I
You
think,
can.
yeah, if you want. The only bad
But
thing
I
is
would-
that the only
He's
bad
still in
thing
the
is that when-
lava.
Yeah, he'll still be in the lava.
That's what I'm thinking.
But some of the splashback
I can
might
do
be
that,
good for me.
and-
It'll not take any damage, but I'll get splashed back with water. It might be good for me. Like, if this goes off really close to me and doesn't hit me, that's a great thing.
I mean, it'll look cool, but if you did enough damage to kill it, then Francis won't be restrained and all that. But if you don't do enough damage to kill it,
Yeah.
it will give him
Eddie,
a better route
Eddie.
out.
You've got this.
He needs help to get out of that with either teleportation magic or you need to buff up his
Yeah.
health.
Which I haven't got.
Killed
I can
Cherry.
only.
But you do have a spell that you used last time to help someone when they were in trouble.
Hit Cherry with a tidal wave,
Dimension
Dave.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I can heal him. Like I'm right
So
after
I'm
you.
gonna do it so it doesn't
Well,
hit Thalrin. It doesn't hit Thalrin.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit Francis, but hits Cherry full force.
And I'm
Sure.
close enough. I can touch him, so I can use
And
like
you
a
can-
touch one. Yeah.
Because that will make the floor walkable then, won't it? After I've cast that spell.
Yeah, so
Oh, that-
Valara can go over and touch him. Yeah,
I've got you.
She could technically try and get him out of the restrained as
I've
well.
got you.
But she'd have to like pull him or something out. Yeah.
So I'll cast Tidal Wave. So it's a Dex of 12, saving throw of 12.
Okay. That
Ugh.
is a 17.
So
That means half damage, doesn't it?
it's half of that, yeah. So it's 2d8 it'll be.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8.
Okay. Tell me what that is.
So it takes half of 48.
On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning
Yeah,
damage.
it made the save, so
So
it's half
half.
of that.
Oh,
Sure.
sorry. Yeah, I'm reading that completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 27
Yep. Done.
divided by 2.
13.
But you have got rid of the lava. Oh, thank for someone putting it on. So yeah, but you have got cleared the lava from that area. And you've got, I guess, a bonus action left.
Yes, as my bonus action, it's going to be where is it? Spells, action. Sorry. Shut second wind. So 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Nice.
That'll
Okay.
do now. Oh, that'll do. So 10
Okay.
HP back.
Okay, then it is Valara's turn, and obviously now the area is free if you want to move towards Francis.
Okay. All right.
Remember, I'm not
The
too
same
bad
with
now
Cherry.
since I did the 24 Sarah. I've currently got 30 out of 42. I'm only 12 down. Currently.
Okay.
I'm not too bad. Just remember that. Don't waste your best healing on me right now.
Yeah, but Hazel still in this room, don't forget, and
Even, yeah, maybe even take, maybe even spend
do
this,
some damage.
do something else this turn. I think I'm golden just now, Sarah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think you could maybe make an attack or something just now. I'm good for that. I'm carrying a healing potion still. I can heal myself again if I need to.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
God is on my side.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
I've got
You
Bardic.
gonna attack something?
Yes. Yeah, I guess so. If you're 30 out of, if you got enough.
Yeah, I've still got like 3/4 of my health, and I've got Bardic Inspiration. I'm not out of the game. Don't come wasting your turn healing
sure?
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll say that.
Yes, he's a big. He's a big. I was
And
gonna,
bad things
I know,
happen.
and that grin.
And bad things happen.
No, I'm good. Honestly, I'm good. This round, maybe next round will be a different story, but right now I'm good.
I mean, I will tell you. Do you want me to tell you? I'm not going to tell you the exact damage you'll take, but I can tell you the dice I'll be rolling.
I don't
want to
know. I'd never tell me the odds, Martin. Never tell me the odds.
No.
Okay, fair
For the
enough.
lava? Okay.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be finding that. Yeah,
It's
but if you anyway, he's his choice. He's a big boy. So what are you doing?
okay. Is Cherry still attached to you?
Yes, I'm still
Yes.
restrained.
Okay. Well, let me try to do Cherry and
Okay.
get rid of that thing, because that's causing a lot of trouble right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I know
So
we
are you
have
gonna? Are you using magic to get him out, or are you gonna try and like rip him out of the being restrained?
I think the only thing that I have is like an attack on Cherry. I don't
Okay.
think I have a way to like rip him out. Other
Yeah, I
than
mean,
healing.
unless if your athletics is good,
I mean,
you could try and rip him out. But
Killing Cherry would do it. Yeah.
yeah, remember Cherry's only taking a tiny bit of damage though.
She's gonna do like 36
Yeah.
damage just now. Watch this.
I don't know. I've got like Toll of the Dead, which is 2d8 plus 5. Sacred Flame is 2d8 plus 5.
It's probably resistant.
Which
flames.
is radiant.
Oh, it's radiant. It's not actual fire damage. It's radiant,
radiant.
damage. Yeah.
It's radiant.
That might be pretty
Maybe
sweet.
I'll do that one. All right, let me try Sacred Flame.
I mean,
It's
you can do the same spell again. You can do the sphere again. You have another slot to do it.
To do what?
But you can do exactly what you did before. You have the sphere. You have 2 slots to do it.
Oh,
So-
to put him in a bubble.
Yep, you could do that again. But then it means you've used all your high level spells then.
Yeah.
Do some damage.
good
I'm
choice.
fine. I'm in God's bubble.
I'm kind of like saving that one for the massive heal if we need it.
Which is
Okay.
wise thinking, Sarah. That is wise thinking.
I don't know. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just try. Let's try it on Cherry. It's a dex of
Okay.
16.
Okay.
16
Dex
solid.
Save.
Come on, roll your dick.
I can't look.
17.
Wait.
Wait.
You already.
Wait. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna bend luck.
Yeah.
We have to do again, right?
You roll
No,
1d4.
so I just roll a d4.
She
You
rolls
roll D4 and
1d4.
take it off.
Subtract it from the
Subtracts
17.
it, right?
Yeah. Roll high.
Okay.
Eat it.
Let's change it to a 15. Is that enough?
Yes, 15 makes
Yeah,
it doesn't
'cause
make
the-
it. It was a 16.
Yeah.
Nice. So what's the damage?
Very nice, bro.
Yeah. 14.
14.
So 14 radiant.
Very nice,
Okay.
Sarah.
Nice.
I don't know
Okay.
what he's at, but
So you've got a bonus action. Do you want to summon your spiritual
Oh.
weapon? You can't activate it.
yeah,
But you
let's summon
can.
that bad boy up.
Sure. So I'll put it back on screen, and you can position it wherever you wish.
Let's put it right
Okay.
next to this fool's face.
Sure.
There you go.
Okay. Is that all your turn?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, it's Francis. So Francis played with the devil, and now I need to roll a lot of dice.
Wait. Can
Yep.
can I
Wait,
use
there's
my
more.
like?
What's happening with the weights?
What
Can
do
I
you,
use my portent, or does
um,
that not work here?
it basically when the
know
first
that
time when they start their turn in the lava, they just take the damage.
Okay.
So
But I
that was
can't
like
change any of those damage dice. It's
You maybe
only like
can.
attack
You-
rolls and stuff.
you could do reduce some of the damage in a moment with your what is it reduce and what accelerate or
Portents,
you can decelerate. You can decelerate the damage in a moment.
but with portents, she can control damage dice as well. She can reduce damage dice with portents. Pretty sure that would work
No.
for
And,
this as
I
well.
couldn't do decelerate because that's a reaction, and I just use it to bed luck.
No, it's a new round. It's a new round, so you can. So we've just started the next round
Oh.
because Francis is
Oh,
at the
yeah.
top.
okay.
You've got
So
reaction
I
I was
again.
the last.
Yeah,
I was the
so
last one. Okay.
So yeah, it's Francis doesn't get to roll to avoid the lava because he's purposely stayed in it because the spell ended. So he'll just take the damage, but you may be able to reduce the damage that he takes in a moment. So he's going to take
Okay.
10. He's going to take 10 d10, but he is resistant to it.
10d10.
So let's just. I did what because you're in lava. It's not something that you want to be in, but you can halve whatever the number is, which is whatever that is. Oh, 47, but that is halved
What?
for you.
How did we
So-
even get there?
So 23.
So 24. So 23,
23.
24, yeah, fire down. Yeah.
23. I'm
And then
still
I could
standing.
use decelerate on that.
Yeah, do
You
it.
can decelerate that if you want. That's what you can
Are you
do.
still
And I'll
standing
cast
because
it.
Tail's holding you up?
I'll cast it at 3rd level, so it's 4d6 that it can reduce it by.
So it's 23
Okay,
currently,
so
and
you
you're
roll
going to
your
reduce
dice.
it by this, yeah?
Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
go.
So you take 17 off the 23.
So 6. I only take
That's
6.
cool.
Very cool.
That's really cool.
Very cool.
Okay.
And it is now Francis's turn.
Ha!
You're still restrained.
Still restrained. Okay, so I'm going. What is
You
it?
probably
Is it-
don't want to spend another day in the lava.
what was it? An
because then you'll
action?
do
An
this
action
again.
to try and break the restraint? Was it?
Yeah, and you get my
Yeah.
bardic experience too, right?
Also, but killing this guy
Yes,
would break the
yes.
restraint as well, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to try and attack him first
Yeah.
of all.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You can,
roll.
but remember, he's not even bloodied yet, so.
But I
you
can
really
always-
want to be
I
getting...
could always use it as my last action. I could try and just fight him first. So I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him first. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Let's.
In fact, no, I've got something I can do that will break it. I'm going to just use a bonus action first to punch him, though. I know what I'm going to do. Watch this. So I'm going to use
Get up your sleeve.
an arm strike. And re-roll
Oh, no.
that, because I'm a halfling.
Okay.
And you get bardic inspiration too, right? That's,
That's-
still affecting you.
Yeah, that's a 12. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on that and roll a 1d8. And add that.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go d8. Oh, shit. 14's not going to be good enough, is it?
No, 14 misses.
It's alright. I've got another attack. I'm going to attempt my second. So it's a key point spent to do flurry of blows. And then I'm going to
Okay.
attack again with another unarmed strike. There we go. That's a bit better.
Oh.
You got a
Critical
crit.
hit.
Yep.
For 11 damage.
Okay. Yep.
And then
Is he bloody
I'm
now?
Nope, he's not blooded.
Then I'm going to use my major action, my main action, to break the. What did you want? An athletics to break the hold he's got on me.
Yep.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to beat-
Because wait a minute. With my unarmed attacks, you can. The target must succeed on strength or dexterity. It chooses which. Saving throw. and it's a DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, and I can either push it 5 feet away or cause it prone. So pushing it 5 feet away would break its hold on me. So you've got to make a save.
Sure. What strength is it?
Aye. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So I don't know if that's my proficiency bonus, is it?
You should be, I would imagine, yeah. I got a 13.
So what's my proficiency bonus?
It's at the top of your sheet, next to above initiative.
Right, so 3s. My strength is, so what was it? 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus strength. My strength bonus is plus 1. So it's 12.
So it's did you? So you just
So you
it
beat
just
it.
didn't work.
She beat it, yeah.
Just yes.
Okay. But I've still got my major action, so I'm still going to attempt the athletics check to try and break out then instead.
Okay.
Can I, instead of athletics, can I use my body weight and its body weight to use acrobatics instead and try and spring out of its leap? Nah, fair enough.
Many people have tried.
Worth a
It's
try.
just what yeah.
No, I rolled a 6 on that. I did not break free. Nope. That's
Dang
me.
it.
I am still restrained.
Okay. Okay.
Damn
Okay. Okay. Then it is. Oh, and you got more bad news because you're right next to it. You're going to take some more fire damage, but you can halve whatever the roll is. So 10. So you take 5 fire damage for being obviously constricted by this creature.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
By the way,
I'm good.
there was a fire resistance potion in my inventory, so I've put it into the party's pack. If it's there,
Okay.
if anyone needs to use
I think Dustin took it. I
Dustin
think.
took it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dustin took it. Yeah. Okay. It is Azel's turn. I'm not going to say the word this time, but let's see if I can roll to recharge it. No, I didn't. So I'll have to just do normal attacks. It's going to attack. Going to move a little bit and screw up the wall a tiny bit. So it's going to attack Hallandor and Valara, because it's got quite a large reach anyway. So 18 for Hallandor, which I think hits. And the tail attack on Valara, which is a 12, and it's a 1. So
I'm at 16. My AC is 16.
Oh, okay, so you're fine. So, but Calendar, I think the 18 will hit.
Mine is
so
15. So yeah,
So
it'll hit.
you take 11 piercing, and then the fire damage is 19, but you halve that, so you just take 10.
All right, so let's see.
So 21 total.
Okay.
And that
Ow.
is his turn.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel so.
And now it is Yurti's turn.
You guys are getting wrecked.
I mean,
Nah,
I mean,
I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
No, you guys are getting wrecked.
I mean,
Okay,
Ayan,
yeah.
the Tlexalotle's nearly dead, but yeah. You need to
We're
do-
doing
someone needs
fine,
to
guys.
properly
Don't
damage them.
don't listen to that shit. We're doing fine.
Yurdi will
Yeah.
step forward, crack her knuckles,
Mhm.
take out a little withered vine, and cast Wither and Bloom on Azil.
Mhm.
How does
That
she
is
have
a
to crack her
con
knuckles?
14.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
You dick! Why'd you gotta
yeah,
point it out?
No, I just wanted to know the logistics of how she does it. Like,
I was using
So,
my imagination.
So, what's the save for me?
I think it was let me look.
27.
DC 14 con.
14 con. Yep. That's a 7, so I fail.
Nice.
So that is 15 necrotic damage on
Nice.
Azil.
Nice.
Getting
And
it gross.
then,
Nice.
one of you guys in the area can use some hit dice. Who's the most hurt, or who's looking the most hurt?
I am
Francis.
on 19.
Yeah.
I'm on
Francis,
31.
you're too far away.
Oh, what?
It's got to be near Azil.
Okay.
I'm exactly
anyone,
half my hit
anyone who's
points.
not. So what you're saying? Anyone who's not really damaged, just if they're nearby. That's what you care about.
Thalendor probably.
I'm
needs it the
okay.
most.
Yeah, I'm okay. I've got 31 points still. I'm good.
Yeah, I think Thalendor needs it the most.
Okay, so Thal, you can use shit.
The warrior is running there for freedom as well and disengaging, so they are here.
Good.
They need to pick a stick up or something and start
I
fighting.
know I freed them for a reason.
He's got a loincloth on and no weapons.
I
So-
mean,
Francis has got a loincloth on and one weapon. He's only one weapon better off.
I thought you were wearing a robe.
Now that's
Gown
probably burnt.
and a cap.
That's burned off by now. That's gone, eh? As well as all his hair.
I
Fair
think
enough.
you can
That's
use,
what.
you can
Sorry.
use up to 4 hit dice if you want, Thal.
Oh, okay.
And then plus my spell modifier of 3.
Yeah, he got skills. Yeah, he's got skills.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of skills.
Gertie, anything else? Movement, etc.
Nothing for Yurdi, but for Rocky Balboa, he'll do 2 slam attacks on Azil again.
And you've got your lightning thing up still, right? You're still
No, that was
concentrating
a
on it?
one. That's a one and
Oh.
done. Yeah,
Okay.
you can't move it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
This could do a lot though because it's pretty hard.
Azel's now at death's door, so if someone gets a reasonable hit, they'll be dead.
No, Rocky's got
Wait, hold on. You
stacks a
can
bunch.
use the witch again.
Yeah, usually you can use as like a bonus action to move it. I think.
It says on each of your turns for the duration, so 1 minute.
Okay,
You can
pardon.
use your action to deal 1d12 to the target automatically. So that was on Bazil.
Yeah, and yeah. But have you had to use your action to do the spell, right? Or was it a bonus? Or was that a bonus action spell?
It just says it automatically applies. Oh wait, no, you can use your action. So I used my action already.
Yeah. But it's still up as in if you want to, activate it. So I'll put the red.
And then no,
circle.
because it says the spell ends if I use my action to do anything else.
Okay.
It
Okay.
peels
No
off.
worries. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and then Rocky Balboa will do his 2 attacks. So
Cool.
that doesn't hit.
That was cool. The dice.
Oh wow!
With the dice.
I never seen that.
Always,
When it lands on
scares me.
there, it's so cool because that shows to the stream when it lands in that bit.
He missed both of them, so.
Unlucky.
Okay. Okay, then it is the Salamander's turn, who is still got
Screaming me.
Francis. Yeah, it's just gonna throw some of its magical fiery spears at who it can see, which is Thalrin and Valara. Valara 16 and Thalrin 10.
Nope.
For what?
Attack.
No, it's me attacking, so I think 16 will just hit you, Valara. Because your AC is 16, right?
Yeah.
But Thalrin should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Valari takes 17 piercing
Oh.
plus 10 fire, but you halve that because of the potion, so that would be 5.
Wow.
That's its
I'm
turn.
just saying, my concentration's going on that guy. That Hazel, just
I know. That's why I'm like, I need to get rid of this fairy dude. He's being a
Sherry needs to
jerk.
go.
Jerry needs to go.
So it is B's turn, who's left with. Let's see if I can do my special
Go, Bizzle.
attack. Yeah, let's see if I can. No, it doesn't recharge. So it's just going to attack Pedal because she's all alone. So Pedal, we've got a 13 with its bite,
Nope.
and a 16 with its tail. I think both of those
Nope.
fail. Pedal, it's your turn.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Sure.
It's up 30 feet here. I'm going to use my action to move my moonbeam over to Azel.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
It'll have 20. Is this thing here in the center, is that considered to be like difficult terrain?
Is there anyone else can not
Um,
Misty Step? Am I the only one that can't Misty Step?
I can't miss
Possibly.
a step.
No, there's no misty. The water's put out the lava, so you should be okay. It's just normal terrain.
Then I'm gonna run here.
Okay. And I guess it needs to do the con save now, right? Because it's it's been pushed into it. So that's a 17 on the con save.
That beats it, so it just takes half damage.
Okay.
He's rolling a lot, 15s. So 7.
Okay. Yep, it's still not looking good. Still at death's door. This needs a little bit more
Yeah.
damage.
Oh my gosh, this guy. This guy.
Anything else from Paddle?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It's Calendor's turn.
Alright, so Azel right here. Kalendor's gonna whip his loot around. He's gonna pull up, and he's gonna hit the chords for Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave.
Classic.
Alright.
So it's Dex. Is it con save? Okay.
Hold on. Wave of Thunderous Force, cube, on a failed Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con. Okay. Let's see. Got a 19.
It got a 19.
Yeah.
It did. But it might take, is it half? Does it take half damage?
On a successful state, it takes half damage.
So you can still roll. You have to move there to do it, but that's fine. And your damage was...
With half damage, it's a 4. Because I rolled an 8.
Ugh. So close to being dead.
Dang it!
So close.
Unlucky, mate.
It's
Oh
not
my
really
God.
bloodied if we are like...
Right
mean,
there.
I mean, yeah, so it's at death's door. That means it's on 10% of its hit points. But obviously, if it's got like 200 hit points, that could mean it's got 20. But you're very close to killing it. Calendar, anything else on your turn? You can give more bardic out, I guess, if you want, to someone.
Alright, who should I give it to? Any beliefs? Who is the next one of ours in the turn order?
Valorant.
After
Valorant.
you.
Valorant's up to you.
Dalrin, I'm gonna give you some bardic inspiration. Kill this son of a bitch, please.
I'm going after
Alright.
Cherry, just to let you know, because Cherry's
We're
doing
teaming
all
up
the
on
damage.
Oh
Cherry.
yeah,
We're
this thing
teaming up on
just needs one person to hit it. This thing's nearly dead. We just need somebody can get Cherry.
The Yeah,
There's plenty.
Azel's nearly dead. Cherry's not even blooded. And
we gotta get after
the
Cherry.
Zell is blooded, so it's
All right.
it's
Well,
what you want to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you anyway. Go ahead and do some damage to Cherry then.
I will try, brother. I will try.
Okay,
Come on.
go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to move up.
Come on,
And
Dave.
we're going to cast Thunder Wave there
Sure.
first.
Another card.
Oh, shit, hang on. It's a 15-foot cube. No, I'm
Okay,
not.
you should be able to. Oh, I mean, you can, but you'll have to. You can do it and position it so it doesn't get.
This might break its
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
he's
grapple.
what I'm-
in the right
yeah.
spot.
This might
yeah,
break
you
the
can
grapple.
position it.
Yeah, so I'm going to position it. Yeah, exactly what you've just been drawing there. So 15,
Okay.
15.
Okay.
So I'll cast
con,
that.
Con save. Is
12,
a
yeah.
12. Is that
Beats
did
it,
fail?
beats it.
Okay.
So half damage.
Beats it. Nice.
Okay. So what's the damage?
Only 11.
11. That's okay.
Sorry, half that.
That's
So
it.
Okay.
6, 5.
Okay.
Damage
Sure.
is damage.
You've done a bit more damage to it.
Only a little bit.
Anything else?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. Let's see what else I've got. I don't think I have anything else.
Oh, you know what we forgot?
Oh my god.
Tidal
what?
wave makes the character
Oh.
prone, but that happened
What?
so long ago.
Also, what was this? What was the thing you gave me, Brew? Was it 5 hit points, 5 hit dice, or something like that? Did that do anything to
you can
that?
use 4 hit dice plus 1. No. So your hit dice are in your short rest. You can figure
Okay.
out what you need to roll in order to regain health.
Okay. No worries. I don't think I've got anything else. Limited use, no. Oh, no, don't matter. That's my turn at this moment in time.
Okay, then Valara, it's your turn. And you're gonna try and kill one of the ones that's nearly gonna die, or are you gonna do something else?
Okay, I don't know. I feel like we just need to wear this cherry down.
Okay.
Where are you sitting at, Francis? How's your health?
It's just become blooded. Cherry's just become blooded.
Cherry's bloody. But how's your health,
Just.
Francis?
I am fine. Don't worry about me. God's got my back.
Okay.
Every time you say that makes me worry
like-
about you.
It's like, no, we have. God's watching, but we.
Okay, so I might do like Toll of the Dead. It's necrotic, and then hit him with my hammer. Try that for size.
Okay. So bonus action, you attack Cherry with the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So
Roll for that.
Toll of the Dead is Wisdom 16.
Okay, all on Cherry.
Hopefully he's not very wise. I don't know.
And it fails.
Okay, good. Shit.
Oh, come on. It's good.
Okay, it hits him for 18.
18, nice.
Nice roll, sir.
And then the bonus. Let's
Wait.
see. Oh, I'm
For
sorry.
Toll of the Dead, he was missing hit points, so it's 1d12 instead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You might be able to add a bit more to it.
Okay, 1d12.
Or I guess since you did 2
There's 3d12.
2d8, it would be 2d12 then.
Oh, 2d12.
Didn't you roll 3d8?
Oh yeah, then it would be 3d12. It's
3d12.
whatever level you cast it at.
Yeah,
but if
12,
they
sure.
took damage, you up the dice.
3d12? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roll 2 more.
Oh, I just rolled 3d12.
that's fine. So what's the new total?
No, that
So-
all matches. No,
So
all
12.
that.
Did it all match? Okay, 12.
So another 12, or is that the new roll? You've added another 12 to it?
It
Just
should
12,
be
yeah.
d12 instead of d8.
Okay.
But then
Yeah.
plus She rolled 2d12
Yeah.
Okay.
plus
I just
5.
hit, I just
so it
hit
should
the
be
little
2d.
button. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my bad.
Okay.
I just like hitting the buttons.
No, you good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
and
And then you get to attack with the.
spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
which doesn't hit, of course.
Okay.
Does it?
No. Okay, next round.
He's bloodied.
So it's Francis' turn again. Which means he has to. I need to roll the 10d10.
End him.
Okay.
Not Francis, Cherry.
10d10.
Okay. So you take half of whatever appears. Ooh, which is 25.
Christ.
I can do decelerate again.
You can.
Please do, or
I'm
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 gonna
gonna
got
do it
slots.
at 3rd level.
As long as you got the slots for it, yeah.
So 14 off of that.
14 off of 25 is 11. I'm still standing.
Okay, Francis, it's your turn.
That was weird.
Sorry, walked away just as it was my turn. I was going to go to the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah, so Francis.
So, I'm going to attempt the same thing. I'm going to... I'm going to try the athletics check to break free first. I'm going to try that first. Try and
Okay,
break
go
free
for
of this guy. No, I'm not. I'm going to hit him with unarmed strike first. I'm going to hit with unarmed strike.
I mean, they're bloodied now, so you've got a
Ooh.
chance of
24.
killing it now, basically. 24
Okay,
hits.
okay.
6 damage.
Okay, yeah.
But... Open hand technique. Whenever I hit with a flurry of blows attack, I can impose one of the following effects on the target. Get pushed
Okay.
up to 15 feet if it fails a strength saving throw 14. It's 14 the saving throw. So it should have been pushed earlier,
Okay.
but never mind. Do it this time.
It got a 21.
Okay, so that's fine. I'll try again. And it cost me another key point, so I've got one left. 16 hit him.
It does.
Okay.
Okay.
For 11 damage. And
Okay, it's now at death's door.
make the strength saving throw 14 again.
Okay. 16.
Fuck off. So that's my two bonus. That's my bonus action.
I'm like, I have a heroic inspiration. Can I share it?
My main action is
Yeah,
an attack.
you
I can
can-
hit him with another attack.
You can gift heroic inspiration, but you have to tell me how you're going to heroically inspire them, and then you can gift it.
18 hits, right?
Oh,
It does.
he's still going. Okay.
I'm still going. I've got one more.
You
That's,
got all the moves, man.
that's 11 damage, and they can take hopefully one more whack. 17
No,
hit
he's
him.
dead, unless you want to.
Oh, he's dead
Really
already.
Go on.
Nice.
And
Okay.
it's
You just beat him.
So I'll
There
save.
is
Still
a
smashing
female.
him.
There is a female as
So
well.
I'm
yeah.
saving the last attack because so I go bonk bonk
Never
bonk,
mind, buddy. Never mind.
punch that one to death. Then I'm not restrained, so I'm gonna full move over here.
So you can get out of the lava. Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna move over here, down here, so I'm out of the lava. And I'm gonna
You
use
have
my
to
last
push.
attack.
You have to push pedal out of the way because you guys are kind of piling up on each other.
Get out the way. And then I'm gonna use my last attack with the quarterstaff. Yeah, mom.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I rolled an 11.
Oh, I mean, unless Sarah wants to give you the heroic inspiration.
Do you want to give it?
Another go.
I was like, I've never seen anybody beat a salamander like that. Please take this heroic inspiration
It
and
says,
get that
can I add
Tlexalotle.
one? Can I add 1d8 to that? Can I? Come on.
One
No,
more.
you get to roll.
more.
I get to
You
re-roll it.
You get to roll. You get to re-roll, and
Okay.
then as long as you hit it, you'll kill it.
Oh fuck. 15.
Just
Can I
hit.
give him bardic inspiration now?
15 hits it
No.
already. That's
No.
fine. Watch.
He's
I'm
hit
gonna-
it.
that's gonna
as long
kill
as
it.
He gets you need to get over a 1 to kill it.
7 damage.
Over a 1? That was all
Yeah.
we needed?
I got him.
Yeah.
Got
Also,
another one
look-
in the other room.
Alright.
There's another
What
one.
does it look like as you kill? What does it like as you kill the salamander and the Zell?
I think so. Yeah, so it's a flurry of blows attack. He's just going whack, 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 doing karate chops while restrained. So it's close elbows, boof, boof, boof. And then he runs across the room at lightning speed, springs across the room, and it's like, you know, he's like diving vertically with the quarterstaff pointing forward. So it's like a spear attack, and he is the spear flying across the room.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So, yeah.
And I will still
falls
have
into
some
the
movement
lava.
left, so I've moved about 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm going to go 25, 30, 35 and move down to there.
Do you want to go in the little bit of lava that you found after all that?
Is that lava there?
Yeah.
No.
I get in the lava.
Yeah,
No.
so maybe keep out the lava for a little
No
bit.
lava for you.
No, I don't want to run in the lava.
Okay, well done. Well done. So it's
There's-
Yuri, it's your turn. There's one
Seen
left.
a monk fight like that. Whew.
One left.
Was a lot of rage.
I feel like I posted the theme music for you
That was a
down there
lot.
in the chat so you can see.
Oh, what do we got?
I was listening at the right thing because of copyright, but... Oh yeah, Elton John, I'm so
Oh.
sad.
Yeah.
Purity is going
Yep.
to.
That's perfect.
I'll cast Magic Missile, level 2.
Nice. Sure.
So 4 darts at the Zell.
Sure. So they'll all hit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's got awesome utility and heavy damage output as well, eh?
First one is a 4.
Okay. 4. Yep.
Come on.
Next one's a 4.
Nice.
Next one is a 2.
Okay, so we've got 10 so far.
And another 4. So 14 total.
Nice.
Nice.
It's dead.
No.
Question mark?
And I will run in there.
Okay. Then it is not the Salamander Cherry's dead, but it is B's turn. I'm going to see if I can recharge my ability. Nope. So it's just
Can we
going
just tame Weasel? Somebody feed it a carrot. Let's just tame this little guy.
I mean, now it's just going to attack. Pedal's gone, so it's all about Yuri. So Yuri's going to bite you for
Oh
a...
shit, Pedal left?
Yeah, Pedal's left.
At least she stepped away.
You got to save Battle, she's already
I-
fucked off.
I knew that. I was saving Warrior C for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
So 23 Yuri to hit and
Yeah, that
16.
that one does not hit.
So just the bite. So Yuri takes 8 piercing plus 20 fire, but I think you took the potion, so you just take 10 from that.
18 total.
And it is Pedal's turn.
Why did you leave me? Alright, so for my action, I'm going to move my Moonbeam back to Diesel.
Okay, sure.
Give Diesel a little
So
bit of light.
So con save. Oh, I think it'll fail. It got a 7.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, 13 this time.
13.
Start
Okay.
making my way back. Here we go.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Nope. How does Warrior C look right now? How messed up is he?
Pretty messed up. He's at death's door as well.
You better not die after
He's
me
just
going in
waiting
there
there.
and saving you, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Can I lay on hands?
I
No, I can
really
actually
don't
leave.
think you have the room to talk there, brethren.
Good
I'm
boy.
gonna tell
good boy.
Warrior C to get behind me.
Sure. They'll do that at the end of their turn.
And that's it for me.
Calendar. Your turn.
My turn.
It is. Again, there's 3 of you left. You could kill Bizarre. You're pretty close.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up to where I can get sort of in the view. And I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay, so that's a con save, I think.
It is a con save.
Ooh.
Failed save, it takes half damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, is that the save? Fuck you,
28.
Martin. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Saying nice.
So
it's
take
not
up
the save.
half the damage, yeah.
Half
Well,
of
that's a-
23.
That's a
Takes
lot
11.
though, still. So 12.
Good, that's good.
Oh, nice. It's
I like
it's a
that.
death star. The next person to hit it will probably kill it. Calendar, anything else? Any bardics you want to give out if you got any left?
Who do we have next? Who's
Balor.
behind?
I've still got Bardic from the last time. I didn't
Alright.
use it, so.
Who's after you?
Valera.
Valera.
Valera
Valera.
after him.
Sarah, what
Valera.
were you thinking about doing?
I can come down here and do some stuff with Bizzle. I don't know. I was kind of wondering if this druid hanging on the wall was still alive, or
We need to
I
save
mean,
him,
you
Mike.
just there above the lava, just not moving.
Let's take a
Okay.
look at who is.
well, that's just what I was like. That was kind of like my next question. But otherwise, if they're just dead, then I'll come down here.
Alright, so I guess if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna give it to Francis. He is
Sure.
bound and determined to.
Do something stupid.
Yeah, and I'm going to help you
Appreciate it.
because that's what
Appreciate
bards
it.
do.
Okay, then Thalrin, it's your turn again. If you can
Oh.
get close to it, you can kill
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure how. I can only do 30 feet of travel, which is probably.
Yeah.
Not
Depends
there.
if you got,
Yeah.
yeah, so it depends if you got any magic or distance stuff.
I've
any
got
distance.
yeah, I've got. What have I got? Magic. No, because to change weapons is that an action or is that a quick action?
It's like you can if you've got a free hand, you can get a new weapon, but if you've got weapons in both hands, you can
So
just drop
I've only
a
got
weapon.
I've only got my warhammer, but I do have a bow, a long bow that I could equip
Okay.
and just
Oh,
shoot an
that's
arrow at
fun.
it.
Okay, yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah, because all my spells are vicinity spells.
Okay.
Okay, so actions. 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. Can I use my bardic inspiration to re-roll that?
If it's bardic, then you just add a D8 to that, which might make it a hit. So
Okay.
roll a D8.
Oh, that's cool.
That makes it 17.
17.
That hits.
Come on.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, get a
Unlucky.
What'd you get?
2.
That's okay.
2.
I'm not used to this bow and arrow lark. I'm used to up close fighting.
Yeah. All adds up,
Yeah.
mate. All adds up.
Damage is damage. Damage is damage.
Mm-hmm.
So,
damage.
This is damage.
so it's nearly dead. So I guess Valara, Thalrin, is that all your turn?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So Valara,
Okay.
if you can do any damage to this, it'll die.
Go on, Falara. Throw a
Come
stone
on.
at it.
All right.
Yeah, literally, if you,
Throw a
yeah, if you can do
stone.
you need any damage and it will die.
All right. I can do Sacred Flame if it'll beat a dex of 16. Or, yeah.
It'll be the end of the world if you don't,
Dex.
because I'm next.
Okay.
I
Dex
get
of
4 attacks per
16.
round.
It got a crit unless
Oh, look at
someone's
that.
got- unless someone's got silvery barb, unless someone's got silvery barbs or something. think you might do.
Silvery barbs.
I think I already used my reaction for the decelerate.
I think Kalandor's got it.
I have
think.
silvery. Am I
Do
muted?
you want it?
Nope.
Silvery
No,
barbs.
can I-
Do it.
Yeah,
Go
we
for
can
it.
hear you. You're good, brother.
Okay,
Silvery
Valara,
barbs.
you can roll
Silvery
again.
barbs.
Sorry, I need to roll again because you did.
Oh, I was like, you roll.
Yeah,
You roll
it's also
again.
you roll.
I got
Yes!
a 2, so it works. Roll me for the
Yeah.
damage.
Come on.
Are you
Come on.
dead?
12 damage.
What does it look like as you kill the final one?
Nice.
What is this? Sacred flames? Okay.
It's radiant.
These
These
are radiant flames, so even though
Mhm.
you're surrounded in lava flames, you burst up into beautiful, vibrant white flames that just shoot up in a giant tower, and then whoosh, you're just an outline of a Tlexalotle on the floor.
Superb.
Little cute little guy.
So we are going to take a break in a second, but I'll just say, remember, you only get points in this for killing things, so that means only Valara and Francis get to level up. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the piss. No, this was some tree if I could see David.
You did that with the
Red.
straightest
I can
face
see
then
too.
ever. Fucking turning red.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up for more than a few seconds. But yeah, I think that's a great place. So you've defeated all the creatures. We will take a break and then we will finish off the last part. Yeah.
Sweet.
See you in about 13 minutes, Twitch. And we're back for part 2. Welcome back, everybody.
So, what are you guys going to do? You have just seen both the Tlexalotles kind of fall back and turn into lava. What do you want to do?
Take a breather.
I'm gonna lay on hands. Well, I'm gonna lay on hands for the survivors that were
Yeah.
supposed to come and
Sure.
I'm going to try and
so
rescue this
Warriors
druid.
Sure.
Oh,
so what I'm going to
yeah,
do is because there's yeah. I'm well. Yeah, Pedal. What are you going to do? Because you said you want. So do you want to try and heal Warrior C? They look very exhausted and they probably have about 1 hit point left. They're not. Yeah. So if you want to heal, then you can.
I'll drop 5. I'll drop 5.
Okay. Okay, so you heal them up, they feel a bit better, but you can tell they're exhausted, as in, like, they really need to be home sleeping. They're clearly a bit messed up. Well done. Francis, you want to rescue one of the ones that are a bit higher up?
Yeah. I'll go for that druid first.
How are you going okay, sure, how are you going to do it? So there is lava, the lava's still bubbling away. Are you going to do any cool monk stuff? You could climb the walls. And if you can jump that
I
far,
can jump that.
the wall,
I can jump that far and that high.
Can you climb?
I don't have the run across vertical surfaces thing yet. I think that's next level. But I can easily
Yeah, so
jump, put a foot on that, and then jump again, and then catch on to the shackles, and then release them. Like I can avoid the lava. I can jump it.
okay, but where are you going to take them? Because yeah, you're above the. You can do all that, but then you need to get them back.
So
And
I'm
if
gonna.
you smash the shackles, you're going to fall in the lava.
Wait, we have someone who can fly now, right?
We do have one.
No
one.
can ever fly.
Thalrin
I
can
can
fly.
fly.
Yeah.
I can fly.
Do you want to help Thalrin so Francis doesn't get stuck in
Well,
the
I'm gonna
lava
jump up
again?
there. I'm gonna break his shackles, and then I'm gonna hold him there, and then I'm gonna go. Oh shit! What do I do now? And wait for Thalrin to save the day.
Sure.
Can
So-
our rock friend gently lower him down?
Yeah, if you are you doing a group effort to help this man?
I don't know. He's
Well,
Yurdi's
druid?
he's Yurdi's friend.
He's a fellow druid. Absolutely.
Okay, so Francis, you can jump over and then grab him. That's not really an issue. Thalrin, are you going over to help as well?
Yep.
Do you need me
You're
to?
flying.
Do you need me to still make rolls to break his shackles?
Yeah.
Probably not, because I presume you're just going to keep doing it till it breaks,
Till it breaks,
basically.
yeah.
As long as Thalrin's there to make sure you don't probably fall in. But Thalrin, I think we did this for your strength's okay, right? Like yours is above 10, so you
It's
can.
above 10.
just
I've
Yeah,
got
say-
12 strength.
15. It's fine.
Oh, yours.
Okay. So, Yeah, I'm happy for that. I think between the three of you, I'm not going to make you do any more rolls because you're not really in a precarious situation
Okay.
because
Fair.
no one's attacking you or anything. And Thalrin can fly, so I'll say that you managed to get the druid out. Same as the other warrior. Looks like he's got about 1 hit point and he's very exhausted. He also there's something strange about him because he is trying to talk to you, but you can't hear him. But I'm going to move to Valara and Yuri and Dustin. What are you guys doing with all this is going on? So there's another warrior still chained up. There are other things you can do if you let me know. What do you guys want to do?
All right, let's see here.
Oh, this person is chained up, Warrior A. They're not like
Yes.
yeeted off the map.
No,
Oh, okay.
They're chained up.
Yeah, so I'll say the druid. It takes them a few minutes for Thalrin and Francis to get them back, but yeah, Warrior A is on the other side. So if you guys want to go after them or you want to do something else.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's only fair.
Okay, sure. So how do you three as a group want to try and rescue Warrior A? So they are chained up. There is lava in the way, but you guys do have magic. Valara, are you just walking into the lava?
I'm just assessing a little bit. Yeah,
So-
I'm wondering if this guy can like go and our big
Okay.
rock friend can like.
Does he take fire damage, Yuri? Or is he immune to
He sure does.
Okay.
Well, I don't want him to
so-
get on fire.
It's okay. He was gonna die anyway, so.
I mean, I think for this, as opposed to you making you do some rolls, I'm happy if you want to sacrifice him to rip the chains off if you want him, but he's...
Yeah. I mean,
He's got-
he only lasts for, I think, like 10 minutes.
And then he
so
disappears
he's
and
kinda
he's
coming up
gone
on
once.
his
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
So, tell you what, Yuri, tell me what it looks like as you free the final warrior.
I will have Rocky give me a piggyback ride.
Sure.
And I will whisper sweet nothings in his ear about how good he's been to us. And we will break apart Warrior A's chains, free them from their bonds, bring them back, and then I don't know how much damage he takes, but if he takes enough, he just crumbles away.
There you go.
It was beautiful.
R.I.P. Rocky Balboa.
You do manage. You do manage
Except
to
that
rip.
he died instead of going back to his planes.
So Yuri manages to free the last warrior. So Valara and Calendar, what are you guys doing? I will say at this point, the warriors are back and the druid is back. But I'll say, you do notice there is still some offerings on that big table that you saw outside here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And yeah, because you guys did so well with doing the tidal wave quite fast. I'm going to say that you did save quite a lot of the stuff on there as well.
I don't know. Let me know if I should roll Arcana or Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But with all of this, if I just sort of look around and compare my knowledge, can I piece together any sort of clues about that I can use later? Or
Sure. I mean, roll me a Arcana or Religion check, because I'm sure your friends will have shared some of the information that they got last time. Now,
Okay.
so yeah, see if you can figure out a little bit what you think's been going on.
Nope.
No, okay.
Nope.
No, you're busy with Pedal, just chatting, and just now you rescued
I was
some
like, so
people.
did you ever find the goat? I've been looking for it, but I really couldn't find him. Sorry, I let you down
Still
there.
don't know where he is. I lost the other goat too.
What, you
I
lost
don't
the
think
other?
I'm supposed
Now
to
we
do
have
that.
to find 2 goats?
Yeah, I lost him in the last tunnel.
Mini quest.
Side
Valara, anything that
quest.
you're doing specific? Valara, are you doing anything? You said you maybe want to do some healing, or do you wanna? Are you looking around at the offerings, or something else?
Yeah. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a lot of people this time. Well, I kind of want to look too at the offerings.
Well, you can look at the offerings and then we'll regroup again and you can all tell me what you want to do. Because you rescued the people. It just took a bit long. So if you want to look at the offerings, just roll me for investigation as you search around.
Investigation.
Would you like my glasses?
Well, I've got religion.
I could let
Yeah.
you borrow my glasses.
I don't have cool glasses like you. But yes. Investigation? Okay.
Yeah,
This will
just
give
to look
you
at the offerings.
advantage on investigation if she's allowed to use it.
Does she have to attune or can she just wear them?
It's just an item.
Sure, yeah, you can wear the glasses, yeah.
Can I see anything?
Roll again, you've got
Or they just
Yeah.
make me cross-eyed?
Roll one more.
Oh, roll one more?
Yep.
What am I looking up for?
So a 13.
13?
I mean, it's a little better. So, yeah, you notice that a lot of the offerings, because they were quite dry, like incense and corn dollies and fruit, like, yeah, the lava and the heat had probably already damaged them. But you do find some things that are less flammable as you look around the altar area. And I presume you guys are sharing this stuff.
Yes.
So you find near the altar, which is where Yeri is. If you zoom in, there's two. There are supposed to be altars, and you find there are some. Now the lava's gone a little bit. You notice that they're not glowing with lava. They're actually two ruby encrusted torch sconces, and there's two on each altar, and they're each worth 750 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
So you have 4 of them, and I'm letting you have them because you kind of protected most of the altars, I think, with all your magic.
Wow.
So I'm going to let you have. I'm going to let you have all of them because you
That's
did
a
do a lot of
lot.
magic. It is a lot of money. So you do have that. So I'll write that down. So you've got 4 times 750. And now you guys are all regrouping. So you do notice that the warriors, the warriors can talk. They're just really confused. They're exhausted, so they're kind of a bit confused. The druid doesn't look as bad. He still looks a bit exhausted, but you still can't. He keeps talking to you, but you can't hear anything. It's very strange.
Like he's silenced.
Yeah. So if someone wants to check it out, you can
Do
do
we
an
have
arcana.
this spell?
Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
to
I'll
prevent
do
him
it
from
Arcana.
casting some kind of magic?
Yeah. Well, I've got
Potentially.
medicine, but that's about it.
Do we have? Can I use counterspell?
Not counterspell. You could be dispel magic or an arcana check to try and figure out what's going on. I think you guys have figured out half of it. You're not really sure why he can't speak, because you can't see anyone casting a spell on him continuously.
Is this anybody that can make the roll now?
I have Arcana
Yeah.
+3. Yeah, I mean,
I have +5, so we could try
Go.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it
Can
out.
I?
My
Can I
Arcana's only 2.
assist?
I've got a +0.
Yes.
I got rolled a 4.
Yeah. So you can have if Yuri wants to leave.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Was that 14? Does that do it?
Is that a new high
Cinderella
score?
Internet.
Oh, it's Cinderella
Did you break the
internet
game?
time.
We're having an internet hiccup.
Give it a minute.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
had to
read
meet-
like what we wrote down last time to see if there was any clues, like, but I don't really. A mural of people giving offerings. Human and tiefling look like they're missing something. And the
Tiefling
mural.
Lucius traveled on the wind. Dwarf brewed water to the god. Human Patox brought the rain with the seed. And that gave us the potions.
Yeah, which got us in.
Sorry, my thing went down for a second. So do you? Sorry. So yeah, Yod, if you want to take the lead on an Arcana check, Dustin, you can assist. If you tell me how you're going to assist Dustin, and then you can roll me an Arcana check to try and figure out what's going on with the druid a little bit.
Let's see. So I would sit there and I would talk to Yurdi and I would say that, you know, most of magic is related to the application of one's intention and the power of one's will. A bard might cast through the sense of rhythm that comes naturally, getting into the flow of things and then adjusting the energy. A druid, I suspect, is about the same. I think Talaran might be able to explain this better, but I suspect that there would be a sort of connection to nature, and my guess is that there would be a method to protect oneself to prevent being used as a sacrifice. So I think somehow there has to be a charm or a hex that lingers or is here in the general area that weaves that flow out of the druid, and in order to do that, it would have to negate his voice. Do you think I'm onto something here, Yurdi? I mean, this is your
Sounds better
nature.
than anything I would have spit out.
I like it. Roll me a dice with advantage, Yodi. Let's see if you can notice anything. I'm going to lower the difficulty as well because Dustin did very well with that.
Okay,
Oh, look at that.
Moon.
Nice.
24.
24. Nice. So, yeah, I was going to say between you is a proper joint effort. You look around the druid because something seems strange. And he has like a lot of beads and stuff on. He's got a bit more clothing than the warriors do. But yeah, you specifically notice that he has like a shell amulet on. But it now that he's away from the lava, you thought maybe it was the glint of the lava, but you recognize the shell. It is one of the shells that you know that from your area that they use to curse people.
Oh.
My gosh, Cal! This is just like my fairy tale. The sea witches take voices and they stick them in these stupid little shells.
All right, so I've been thinking about this. Do they wear them like a bra, or do they put them around their neck, or how does this work?
I mean, we kind of use them as shell phones, but I guess
God.
it really just depends on the culture. But
Yeah.
maybe we should take it off or break it.
I guess we just take it off, yeah.
So with the 24, you're pretty sure if you break it, like smash the shell, it should undo the magic on him. So is someone going to break the shell?
I'll smash
Here,
one.
Cal.
Mash it.
All right, so I guess, does anybody mind if I... So I'm just going to pick it up and I'm just going to hit it.
Sure.
Take it off his
So
neck
you
first.
smash the...
Yeah.
yeah, obviously, yeah.
Don't just swing
You
a
take it
weapon
off
at
his
him.
neck. And you smash the shell, and you do indeed Little Mermaid style that you see like his voice that was contained in the shell kind of flow back into it. And yeah, he starts talking again, and he looks very relieved. Though he does say, "I think maybe we should get out of this place because the volcano is still a little bit troublesome." So he thinks maybe if we could talk outside, he might be
a
able to
good
explain
idea.
a little bit.
Yeah, you might be onto something
Yeah.
there.
It sounds
Agreed.
like a plan to me.
So you guys kind of go to the entrance, and he starts to kind of tell you guys, he's like, "Thank God you managed to save me and the other warriors. Obviously, he's a bit sad that one of them died, but you did rescue 2 out of the 3, and himself, obviously. But he says, "You guys don't look like you're locals from around here. How did you come to? Were you sent to rescue us specifically?"
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, we were.
We were asked to, yes.
Yeah.
I thought we were asked to get like golden spandex pants or something. It's all blurring together.
That was a different
I
one.
mean,
The disco
yeah.
Whatever
pants
makes
were
you feel
before.
better. If that makes you feel better, we're done for you.
No, we did the
Have you
disco.
seen a boat
We did the
around
golden
here?
hot pants mission already. We did that
Yeah,
one.
you got the hot pants, you got the vodka.
You need to stop getting
In
high
all
in your own
fairness,
supply.
we
don't
work
you?
at a bar, so we're kind of drunk most of the day.
Yeah, we're the D&D
Hard
equivalent of
workers.
the Always Sunny in Philadelphia team.
Frank the
Hello.
Tank!
I'm Frank the Tank.
He's like,
We're not that far gone yet. We're definitely not that far gone.
so he's like, "Oh, I guess. Well, either way, thank you for saving us." I will say, Tungsten's still with you. He was kind of hiding. He was watching the fight, but he didn't really join in because he doesn't do that.
Not that kind of bard.
And Tungsten, yeah, he's not that kind of bard. So Tungsten is kind of hanging around, and he does talk a little bit to the druid and explains your little adventure to the Watcher's Tower, and how you've been sent here because you'd heard of the disturbance. Possibly with this creature that lived here. And the druid says, yeah, they came. He'd come to the temple with some of the to see what was going on once they realized there might be a disturbance with these creatures, and everything was going fine. He says, I know you did what you had to do, but the creature was quite sad. It was quite lonely and was trying to bring its brothers and sisters back into the world. But unfortunately, to kind of bring these creatures back, all the volcanoes would kind of explode. So it's not necessarily the nicest thing for the land. So he was trying to explain this to the creature and possibly persuade it maybe to go to sleep, or maybe make a deal with it. But during this time, a strange owl creature arrived outside the temple with this green tiefling. And he spoke Ignan, which is the language of fire creatures, as does the druid. And as they were talking, then this tiefling cursed him with this shell, so he couldn't speak. And then he heard this tiefling telling Azel about how him and the other warriors were lying, and that they meant to kill him. And obviously he didn't have his voice, and the Tlexalotle kind of went crazy and chained them up, and they've been kind of trapped here. And the tiefling was kind of offering him help, saying he could open up a portal to the plane of fire to get him help to wake up the Tlexalotle's brothers and sisters. So they opened up a portal in the volcano to bring on the salamanders, who have been helping gather some of the offerings that should be for some of the gods, that they could use to wake up the other brothers and sisters of the Tlexalotl. So yes, he's very thankful for this, but he's a little bit concerned about this tiefling guy. He's like, I think his name was Itzamin. It's like, yeah, he's a very strange fellow, clearly evil intent. So he's a little bit sad about the Tlexalotls, but he said they'll probably rebirth soon. He said so.
Oh,
In like a few hundred years soon, not like.
That's quite sad though, that these things just wanted to go somewhere nice, and we've just destroyed
explode volcanoes.
them. It's a byproduct. Oh, Martin's frozen again.
Uh oh.
I
Give him
froze
a couple
everybody on my
fingers.
About
stream
to
as
tell
well
us we
because
got
I minimized
5,000 more gold.
Discord. I'm just fixing that.
Sorry.
What is it? Oh.
Look at that look in his face. That is a
Interesting.
cheeky look. Like
And take a quick like
I was ready,
snapshot. Of
ready
that.
for some shithousery. That's what that look is. Where's my screenshot thing? That's a shithousery face.
Hello.
Sorry, guys. You know
Welcome
my
back.
internet doesn't like it when it
No,
gets to
you're all right.
midnight.
Sorry.
Freeze. Doesn't
Captured.
like working,
I've captured
doesn't
the
like
moment
working.
forever.
It's fine. So he tells you about that, but then he says, maybe you guys could escort us back home.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we could do that.
Perhaps you can regale us with stories of your order or your knighthood, or perhaps we could discuss some items that you might be needing in the future and methods of developing supply lines to make sure that you get them.
Sure, he's happy to talk about trade and stuff. I mean, he is one of the elders of the town. So yeah, so it does take you about a day's travel, but between the warriors healing up and the druid, you have an uneventful journey back to the town. Though he does look at you, Thor, and he's like, "Are you a druid as well?"
And I will reply in Druidic, and I will say I was raised by druids. I am not a druid by birth, but as you could obviously see, but I was raised by druids. Yes.
Well, it's like if there's anything specific I can help you with, I'm more than welcome to share my knowledge.
Um,
Hint, hint, hint. You were given a side quest.
Hint.
Yeah.
I was given a side quest. What? Was
Yep,
this?
you had a
Sorry,
wolf come and see you. Yep.
am I meant to be reading my notes right now? Can you come back to me in 1 second?
Yeah, it's fine. So, yes, the druid does speak to Thalrin for a bit, asking him if he needs any help. But once you get back to Etzalan in about 24 hours, and you're coming back with most of the warriors, you are all rewarded with 250 gold pieces each, because you've obviously done what you were tasked to do. You saved, I presume you tell, well, the druid explains what's happened, and that you guys basically saved the whole area from all the volcanoes exploding. And you've also some of these warriors obviously were the parents of some of the children, and the children come out to celebrate you for saving most of their parents, and they gift you the town's most magical relic, which is a decanter of endless water.
Ooh,
So that's what you guys are gifted to
that's a
play
cool,
with.
cool magic item.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you were gifted this by the kind of the town, as well as the gold for completing.
I don't want any gold.
your-
I don't want any gold.
Sure.
I'll take his.
They have.
I'll help.
Put it in the charity pot.
Yep, we will use this to aid other adventures.
You should make like a little side section on the group inventory. This is the charity. This is Francis's tithe. Francis's cut just goes to charity. Next time we find a charity, that goes to charity. But you guys look after it for me. So I never touch the money, and I never spend the money. I never do anything with the money. And
So we just tell you,
and you
which
guys
charity we've given
can
it
give
to.
it to charity for me. Yeah.
Well, I think
mean, you
that
can just you can have a group kitty if you want to put all your money together, and then
there's going to be a group
do
kitty.
it.
There's going to be a group kitty because Francis is taking a level in Rogue and he's going to rob you all and give it all to charity.
if he robs us, then he's robbed the charities that we were donating to.
Correct. And he'd be shamed forever.
Mm-hmm. What would the little puppies do when they find out you robbed from them?
I'm going to rob from you to
Right.
give to the puppies.
So, Thalrin, you spend 24 hours trying to figure out if there's anything you need to do. And I presume you guys are taking a long rest at the village. They give you a little celebration
Yeah.
because you've rescued their little kingdom. And Thalrin, you wake up in the middle of the night to hear a wolf howling outside the tavern. What do you want to do?
I will creep outside or stealthily go outside, not to wake anyone else up, but investigate this
Sure.
howling wolf.
Sure.
Oops.
So you go outside, and there is a wolf, and it starts barking at you. Can you talk to the wolf
I can.
with magic?
I will cast Speak
Okay.
with Animals.
Are you going to talk to it?
Yes, I will say,
Sure.
Shh, calm yourself. Calm yourself, wolf.
So it kind of starts talking to it. It says, "Did you manage to get the help for the Order of our Druids?"
We try to remember the help for the Order of our Druids.
So the wolf does help you, and he's like, "Yeah, you were supposed to see if you could get some help from the fire druid if he had any incantations or like protection magic that might help against fire elementals and stuff." He's like, Did you have a chance to ask any of them about this?"
We rescued a druid,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be having that conversation first thing in the morning.
Okay. He says,
No.
"I'm just gonna wait here in case you forget again. I'll just wait here in case you forget."
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I do apologize.
Yeah. It's been a long day for me because I had to come here, ask you this, and then I was supposed to meet my wife tonight, and then that didn't happen.
You have 4 legs. I only have 2, so you know. It's
But we're both
half
dogs,
the effort
right?
for you.
Yeah. So yes, you do. In the morning, you can talk to the druid, and he will indeed give you some information about protecting from like fire elementals and things from the plane of fire. So you do your little side quest.
Thank you.
And Yerdy, in the morning after you've all rested, you get a bit scatterbrainish, you know, because you're always like in your head and stuff. You hear some of the children in the village talking about the Water Olympics, and they're all really excited because it's nearly finished. You think you got the end and the start date mixed up, so it's pretty much ending today. So you've missed nearly the whole festival, and you know your sisters are supposed to be participating in this, so you know that you're in a lot of family trouble.
Hey guys, how far does Misty Step take you?
30 feet.
Why?
Yeah, not that far.
We gotta get it going because I mixed up the dates, and I think the Water Olympics are ending today, and my sister's competing.
Oh.
As you guys are umming and ahhing, the village elders do come up and they're like, "Oh, do you need to get to what is the name of your town, Yodi?"
Yes, teleport me to Tortuga.
Tortuga.
Okay, is that in the Star Wars universe? So
it's like a pirate place.
Well, they say, luckily for you, because you are still in the Feywild, they say, well, there is some hot springs nearby that kind of has a magical portal that happens to open up in your town, but it only happens once a week. So you've got
Uh-oh.
about 20 minutes to get to it. Are you guys happy to run? And
Let's go.
Let's
yeah,
go.
as long as you sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can run.
So you guys
Get on my
run
back, Yurty.
to.
I can fly. I'm flying.
You guys,
Let's go.
you can fly, and you're all. So remember, you've all healed up. You've got all your spell slots back as well. You've had a proper long
Ooh.
rest.
Okay.
Excellent.
So all that is back. So, the elders come with you, and they explain. They said, like, all you need to do is just sit in the hot springs, and then at a certain point, you'll just get blasted off into the air, and that will take you into the portal. And at this point, the water starts to get very hot. So I'm gonna need everyone to give me a con save as you
Ooh.
dip into the very hot spring waters.
Are we in the same water, or are we spread
Oh.
out?
Now I start rolling good. 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Okay,
all in
wait.
the same like pool. It's all the same spring. Yeah, that you're in. Yeah.
When
I
you
have
say
an
that,
aura of protection.
okay.
Why is it not rolling when I click on it? Oh, it's because I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay, I
You
got
get
a nine. I got a
+2
19.
bonus.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're fine. You find it quite. It's really hot, but it's kind of
13.
relaxing. Opens your pores up a bit. Yeah.
Like a proper spring
13
like.
is a fail.
13's a
I
fail.
got a
It's very
six
hot.
off of a nat one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Another +2
So
is not going to help everyone,
so you-
but everybody does have a +2.
+2. I got a 15 then.
Kalendor is going to
Okay.
jump in foolishly, and he's going to land on a rock.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mhm.
Ah!
I got a 15
My
with the
bagpipes!
with the +2 is a 15 a success.
that'll wake you
15
up.
is just a success.
Yes.
15 is just a success. So if you get a 15, it's very hot, but you find it more relaxing than painful. So yeah, any of you got less, you either have an accident. So Dustin and anyone else, roll me a d20 and deduct that many hit points from your sheet.
We just healed.
So at this point, as you guys all bubble away, it bubbles a lot, and then after maybe like 20 minutes, you feel the water blasting you upwards, and you kind of shoot, kind of at the speed of light speed, and then you see all these rainbows traveling across the land, and then you feel yourselves falling into a murky pool. So I'm going to need a deck save for everyone as you land, hopefully in a nice way, in this other pool somewhere else. And you're also going to be... You're gonna be
Oh, I got a 22.
Calendar did alright on this
I
one.
almost rolled a
Okay.
28.
Oh, for Laura
look
did
at
do
that.
as well on this one.
I'm all right. 21 with a nat 20.
Okay.
The launch was great,
So-
but the landing was a little rough.
Yeah. So again, if you didn't get a 15 for this, you need to roll me a d20 and deduct that many hit points as you
Ooh.
land not well in this murky pool.
Oh,
Ouch.
14.
Oh.
Okay.
so close. Can I not catch?
Okay.
Because my wings are like I'm just floating
No,
down.
you're busy.
Like,
No,
No,
hold
you're just
on.
enjoying
I
it,
watch.
yeah.
I watch Valera. Valera, I watch you eat shit. I walk over and I just give you a small pat on the
We
head.
know
lay on
that, like,
hands. Get rid of that 14.
I
bump in
don't
14s.
have any
Who else got hurt?
athletic skills.
that's brilliant.
Cow.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Come here,
It's
cow.
cruel, but brilliant.
This is why I don't fly. Gravity hates me.
I waddle on over and be like, "You're gonna help me, right?"
Yes. How much did you get hurt for?
We'll get through this together.
7? Yeah, get rid of that.
Thank you.
Ludicrous
So,
speed.
as-
Go.
As some, I think nearly everyone took some damage from that. So as some
Nope.
of you fall in the swampy pool outside, Yodi, you do see your hometown, like literally maybe less than a mile away. Do you want to roughly describe this river ocean city? Though it does need to look a little bit Aztec-y because it's in the book. But other than that, it can be whatever you want.
You see these partially submerged. You kind of get the idea that some of them are subterranean and kind of go into the waterworks a little bit, but it's like these stone buildings that come up not too tall. Some of them look more like trees, some of them like boulders and more natural kind of landscape architecture. And there's moss growing on everything and a whole bunch of little turtles kind of waddling around in and out, super busy. But you start to kind of get a sense that this is a very like tight-knit community, and a lot of people kind of probably depend on this for a lot of their trade goods and just livelihood.
Nice. So, Yuri, I'm sure luckily for you, it is only the morning, but you can already hear like the town sounds really busy. You can already hear people cheering, and Yuri, I'll take over as Yuri. So, Yuri, you're of course going to tell them a little bit about the Water Olympics, and I'll take over for you. So, Yuri, you explain to them a little bit about this thing. It's called the Shanka Trials, though. You've translated that into the Water Olympics because you know this group's quite dumb, so you didn't want to give them too much information. And it's a spectacle of art and athleticism. And they take the name from the Shanka shells, which are the shells of the conch mollusks, which feature in all the local legends, and they're basically an icon of the land, this shell. And these contests held over a 12-day period every 12 years, and this is the final day. And competitors come from all three of the local city-states, and they include some folk descended from the missing fourth city called Mani Varsha. Which is a city apparently that disappeared into the waters long ago. The contests include boat building, boat racing, cooking, dancing, shanka diving, swimming, and expressions of art.
Wow. Francis
The contest
won
honors the region's
dancing competition.
Yeah. The contests honor the region's riverines, which are the spirits who hold powers over the region's many rivers. So these spirits are like kind of like mini gods, and they kind of bring prosperity to some of the cities that the rivers are on. One contestant among the 36 emerges victorious and claims the great conch shell trophy known as the Riverine Shanka to grace their home city until the next competition. So basically, like, you know, they get the cup for the 12 years and then it gets passed on to another city. So it's a big deal to win this competition. So you're showing them around, and there's lots of shell-related lanterns and cookies that basically seem to be promoting this competition. So it's teeming with onlookers enjoying the different trials as you guys walk through the town. And then you bump into... Well, you start to head, Yuri, I would imagine, to your parents' house, though you may be a little bit worried. So, Yuri, tell us what your house looks like, and your parents, your siblings, whatever, and that's what happens as you guys walk through the town, probably at a brisk pace, because you know that this is the last day of the trials.
It's a super humble abode, only like 5,000 square feet. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty small house though, and it's lavishly decorated for the festival. and competitions going on right now. So you can see little like shell garlands going, and somebody really took a lot of time and put a lot of their pride into getting ready for this event. And there's little hand-painted banners that you see that say, "Go Myrtle!" And it's just a really kind of quaint house in comparison to some of the other homes nearby, but it feels very welcoming.
Oh.
Nice. So, you knock on the door.
Mom? Dad? It's me. I'm a little late. I brought some friends, though.
So yeah, I'm presuming do you take after your father's looks or your mother's looks?
Probably more
Or a
my
mix.
dad.
Okay, sure.
My dad's pretty rough.
Okay. So you see this, and I presume they're kind of short like you as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
pretty short stature.
Okay. So you see this very cute turtle couple come to the door and kind of look up at most of you, apart from maybe Francis and Pedal. Because I guess maybe more normal size for them. Like, what happened?
I don't even know, like, I might be a little bit dyslexic, you see? Whatever the word is. I can't really, I saw dates, and I think I got them flipped, and then we had to fight these, like, fire lizards. So it was, yeah, it just all kind of got away from me. I'm sorry.
They're like, whoa, we're a little bit disappointed, but you did get here just in time. Your sister's going to be performing in the final closing performance today, which is the story dance competition. So she's going to be telling a story through dance. And they say she's actually competed in some of the other trials. She's like a shoo-in to be the head competitor, meaning the city might win the shell for the next 12 years. So they're happy that, you could at least maybe see her final performance. And they're like, you remember you filled in the application forms for your friends, right?
Oh, man. I think,
like,
what was the saying? The memory of a goldfish, it's really like the memory of a turtle, right? Am I right? Like, we don't...
I mean, they're just...
I don't remember.
They're like... I don't know, it's like, they were like, well, you send us it was like kind of, you send us the forms all filled out, but there's a very strong smell. They're like, have you been, like, using cleaning products a lot? There was a really strong smell coming from, like, the paperwork that you sent.
I had Blobette seal them, and she had been taking some poppers.
We work in a bar and we clean a lot, so it was probably the scent of the cleaning supplies, right,
poppers
Gertie?
are like a cleaning supply for sure.
Oh, okay, because they're like...
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so did I miss the water yodeling? Because that's like my favorite.
Yeah, you missed all that water yodeling and the water pancake competition and all the other water-related competitions. But you did sign everyone up for a joint competition. So that's exciting, and you're just in time. So this is my punishment / award for all the players. So Yurdi has entered you all in a art competition, and because I like to punish people and watch them be humiliated, all I can say is, if you're alive in the 90s, you may be able to do this. If you weren't, you probably won't be able to do this. So, Yuri, you have entered everyone, including yourself, into the art competition. Now, obviously, I could get you just to do a few performance roles and tell me what you could make. But we're not going to do that.
Yeah, you,
What
you're
we're
really
going to do
good.
is... Yeah, I'm not gonna. So if you look at the screen now on Owlbear, you'll see a blank screen, hopefully.
Not quite
Yes.
blank. It says
It's got
it's like
Yes.
sectioned off into
FTCYVP.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's got each of your initials on it. You all have your own box.
Okay.
You're going to be using Owlbear to draw me a picture.
Oh.
Using the tools of Owlbear only.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna
going
give you
back
a
to
very
paint?
Quick. Yeah, that's what I said. Do you remember paint? If you were good in the
God.
90s, you might get this. So I will show you some of the basic tools. So if you look on the right, you want to be looking at the draw thing, and obviously you can draw. You can do it with boxes, or you could use the marker if you want to, draw like that. And you can change colors and stuff. So yeah.
Does that have to be Twitch appropriate? See? Okay, somebody beat me to it. All right.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, that's not
How do I
Twitch
stop
appropriate. I
drawing
should
with this
probably delete
tool?
that.
Oh, there we go.
It's all big and veiny.
So
As it should be.
Yeah. So you're all going to be competing against each other
How is your
artistically.
houses?
Well, yes, but so the theme is you need to make a artistic piece. So, for the sake of this, it doesn't have to be drawing. As in, if you think your character would do a sculpture, you still have to draw, but you can tell me this is what the sculpture would look like, or if you were going to use, I don't know, macrame. I don't know. If you tell me the
Macrame.
I don't know what you're gonna use. So you can tell me what material you would use, an art style, but you do still have to draw it on here. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. So there is a time limit. It's not gonna go on for too long. I'm obviously gonna ask you, go around each of you and get you to describe how your character is making this artwork, if it's from rubbish or clay or pastels or charcoal. I don't know. You're provided with all the stuff, and the topic is you're trying to show a picture that represents you. So I've had a lot of players do it. They usually find it quite fun. So you can draw a picture that is literally a picture of you, or you could draw like images of things that you think represent you. So depending how you want to tackle this, it is an art challenge. Do you guys have any questions before we begin? Yeah, your character. Yeah.
Okay. Like right now?
You
We're doing this right now?
You can't start yet. If anyone's drawn anything, I will be deleting it. So, do you guys have any questions?
I don't think so.
This
How
is
do you
just a personal. Okay.
How do you erase?
Grab it
I'll
and press delete.
Click on stuff. Yeah, I'll delete some of it for you. So, do you guys feel ready?
Yep.
Wait, no, how do you erase
Never.
stuff?
Never.
No,
But
we're
yeah.
doing this right now?
Oh, yeah,
really
this is
Why
this
are
is
you
the-
erasing it?
Wait.
because you have
After-
to wait. I
Because you
said
got to wait.
wait for me to tell. You got to wait till you can all begin at the same time. So that's what I'm saying. Are you guys? Do you feel ready, or do you have any
I'm
questions?
ready. I'm ready.
Wait. No. Wait,
Okay.
just okay, how do I erase? I see how
You
to
click
fill
on it
Fill.
with
Erase
the
everyone's
grab or G, and then you choose delete.
with G.
Yep. Or you
Okay.
like if you go over to the menu on the right hand side, you got the draw button,
Mhm.
and then that brings up your draw menu above you. And if you have your polygon, your marker, or your brush, if you want to erase, what happens is you just use the grab. So it's the little finger pointing inside the box. It's all
left.
the way on the left hand side. If you touch what you have, it'll put a box around it, and then you can just delete it.
Okay. Do you guys feel
Okay.
ready?
Yep.
Why not?
Feel ready? Okay. Go for it. Start drawing, and everyone on the internet will look at the pictures and laugh. There you go.
Just anything we want.
You can anything that you feel would represent your character. So obviously, as you know, with real art, it's more about the title that you give the art piece as well. So you want to be thinking the title of your artwork, yeah, and again describing what materials that you think you will be using. And I'm going to slowly go around you and torment you. And Francis, because you're at the top of the screen. So Francis, what inspires you about yourself?
What inspires
Francis?
me about myself? I'm pathetic, so I'm inspired to try to do better.
Okay. Thalrin, what inspires you about yourself?
The fact that I'm better than people perceive me to be.
Okay. It's very manosphere. Okay.
He's
Justin.
an Alpha Sigma.
Alpha.
He's like
Alpha
he's like
incel,
an
yes, we
Alpha
know.
and a Sigma,
Fucking hell.
and
I give an answer and everyone rips into me. Brilliant. Make me feel better.
That's what
Thanks.
What do you think D&D is about? Okay, it's about making you feel bad about yourself. No, it's a good answer. Who have I got up to? I've got C. Who's C? Have you got a
Calendar.
C? Oh, Calendar. So yeah. So sorry, Dustin. Yeah, same thing. What inspires you about yourself?
Let's see. My dedication to my craft and my abstract concept to problem solving.
Nice, like it. Yuri, how about yourself? What inspires you about yourself?
My nub.
Your nub? Is that it? Just that very short answer?
Yeah, because I'm trying to focus.
I know, that's why I'm trying to put you off. That's the point. Valara, how about you? What inspires you about yourself?
Trying not to give
Lock
up
it.
on this. I am like, how do you just fill this in?
Locked in.
Inspires me about myself. Yeah. Locking in. Locking in.
Looking in? That's your answer?
Locking
Okay.
in. Locking in. I don't know. I can't multitask very well right now.
Okay.
I just want to say,
Yep.
if we're voting on this, I think Thalarin's gonna win.
Oh yeah, the drawing. It's pretty fucking good. Like,
How do you
I
feel?
mean,
How do you? Oh my gosh! I didn't even see that. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
You truly have the spirit of an artiste. My
I'm just
brother.
trying to make my lines a
you
bit
fill
thicker.
How do you fill
She
these
defi-
colors in, bro?
She was in the computer lab every lunch in the 90s on
So
paint.
Phil
Let's be
style.
honest. It's fine.
Not me.
Petal, how about you? What inspires
Obvious.
you about yourself?
Just making sure that I'm reliable to my friends.
Okay.
What's this box?
Okay. Francis, what medium are you using
Let's have a
to
look.
make this art creation?
The only medium I know, dirt. I'm drawing lines in the dirt. I know I'm getting
Okay,
sticks.
so
I'm
like
moving.
a-
I'm moving
like a-
sticks and dirt around. Sticks and dirt.
Okay.
And I've drawn.
Okay,
And
I
I've
like
drawn
it.
me with a pigeon on my shoulder. I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Aww.
Okay.
Wait, why are your eyes
Okay,
like
so-
that?
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
give you guys 5 more minutes to perfect your artwork.
And I've drawn the sun in the sky.
Same thing. Thalrin, what medium are you using to do your art piece?
I think you said pastels. I would be using pastels on old like parchment paper.
Okay. Like it.
Closest thing to
Calendar,
crayons.
same thing. What? your crayons. Calendar, same thing. What materials are you using to create your piece?
So Kalendor wanted to see if there was any local traditions, like if there were any seamstress or old maids or spinsters or weavers in the area, and he would go to them and he would pay them with a song or so on and so forth to get some of their tossed out materials. And so as he's weaving through, he would write down beneath the bits the songs that he used to pay for. So it would just be like junk and odds and bits of strands and this and that from the community that he'd pegged down to a board and strung along.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Yuri, same thing. What is your medium of choice for your piece?
Nature stuff, so moss, seashells, anything that I can with the resources I'm given.
Sure. So yeah, natural art pieces. Valara, same thing. What materials are you using for your piece?
Watercolors.
Okay, watercolors. Okay, great
Watercolors
answer.
made out of watercolors made out of like, grass and flowers and whatnot.
Okay, nice. Okay. Pedal, how about you? What materials are you using to make your art piece?
Fur. I'm needling, making 3D puppets.
Okay, are you making a puppet? Okay.
Yeah,
I like
making
it.
2 little puppets.
Okay. I think I can see the goat. Okay. Final question, and then after this we'll be ending. So start doing your final touches and think of a name for the art piece. Francis, what is art?
Oh, art is anything created by someone to bring joy to others.
Okay, I like it. Valren, same thing. What is art?
Art is the expression of how one sees the world.
Nice, like it. Calendar, what is art?
The medium by which the soul writes its message that others might be able to decode it.
Ah, I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, check
This got
yeah.
incredibly deep. This really
I
got
know,
deep.
innit? Not like that.
We
Not
start
like this.
crying.
Not like,
Honestly, I'm gonna start crying in a minute.
I was gonna do another.
This is getting
I was
all
gonna do it-
emotional. Like, oh god.
I don't know. What are we playing? Wow.
Yeah, it's getting a
I was gonna
Bob
do the
Ross down
dance.
here.
I was gonna do the dance thing for you, but that's more of like a starter game thing. This is to get you guys to think and get crying. Yurdi, what is art?
It's the expression of your true intrinsic being.
Nice.
Are you stealing my rocks?
Sorry.
They're just such pretty little rocks.
Okay, Valara, what is art?
A glimpse into someone else's mind, a chance to be provoked in your own.
Ooh.
Nice. You guys really are coming up with good things. I thought you guys were idiots, but I'll take that back a tiny bit.
I can't do art, but I can appreciate it.
Appreciate that,
mean,
man. Appreciate that. I still think you are, for what it's worth.
I know I'm dumb. I don't protest to be anything other than an idiot. Pedal, same thing. What is art?
It's how our hearts talk to each other.
Oh.
Nice. Okay,
Smash it
so
out the
you now have
park.
10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to put the finishing touches.
No!
And
I
think
made him cross-eyed.
that's... well, you've got 10 seconds.
I like him cross-eyed.
To make any corrections,
I'm
and then you will present your piece, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to count to 10, and that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hands away from the keyboards. So Yeah. So, Francis, what is the name of your piece?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Okay, like it. That's it. No more description.
It's called
Just
Sunshine because the sun is shining.
Okay. Okay, Thalrin, what is the name of your piece?
Burning Anger.
Nice, like it.
That looks like
Calendar, what's the name of your piece?
Collected, or it takes a village.
Oh.
Nice, okay. Yeri, what is the name of your piece?
Defender of Tortuga.
Okay, nice.
Subtitle Die,
it's a
SpongeBob
good
Die.
SpongeBob.
Okay. Valara, what is the name of your piece?
Well, it's supposed to be a waterfall, but I was just gonna name it like Tranquility.
Oh.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Pedal. Pedal, what
Stealing
is
my
the name of...
I know, sorry. I was
Pedal,
trying to
what
read the
is the-
screen.
He's totally upset. Why is everyone just picking on poor Sarah's one?
I know it's bad.
Pedal, what is the name of your piece?
Buddy.
Oh.
Buddy. Oh, very nice. So, because art is subjective, we're going to let the viewers vote on who's the best. So that's so.
Oh, so vote
comment.
in the comments below. Twitch
Yeah.
and YouTube, whose art is the
What
best?
is this, like American Idol?
Yeah.
I know.
See who you want to move on to the next round.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have a complex. No, I'm just kidding.
You
Yeah.
bear in
Always wanted to
mind,
be an
you could
artist.
destroy someone's self-worth.
So there's Sunshine by
answering this.
Francis. There's Burning Rage by Thalrin. There's It Takes a Village by Calendar. There's Defender of Tortuga by Yurti. There's Tranquility by Valara. And there's Buddy by Petal. Those are your
Yeah.
contestants, viewers. Let us know what you
Beautiful.
think.
Beautiful.
Let us know what you think and why it's Francis.
And to whoever gets voted, so in 2 weeks, or whatever the
that's
next
so
game
funny.
is, that player will get a magic item as a reward. So
I'm not going
they
to
will
sleep
get
now.
Amazing.
I'm not going to sleep for
Really?
2 weeks. You know that, don't you? That's it.
Amazing.
So there you go. So
Amazing.
there you
That's
go.
really
So you guys do finish this competition, but you're still waiting for the deliberations of who's going to win. Obviously, out of your group. But Yuri, you know that your sister's kind of doing like the final performance. Do you want to describe a little bit about her? So it's like a dance story, and I'm going to take over at the end. But do you want to add a little bit of spice to it? What type of music would she be dancing to? You know,
Definitely burlesque.
burlesque. And what does your sister look?
Yes.
What does your sister look? What does your sister look like?
She's physically fit, very streamlined, smooth. Her shell is probably one that she waxes pretty regularly. She's
Nice.
got like a beautiful olive skin color. Really, really nicely lotioned and moisturized. She is muscular, but in a toned way. So that way she can be explosive with speed in the water. And then she does
Nice.
have some gold that kind of adorns the top of her shell. And she's got these really nice amber eyes, but very soft facial features.
Okay. So you guys all finish up from the trauma of the art competition and make your way to it's kind of just outside the water temple where they're holding the dance competition, and you watch Yuri's sister, and the performance is breathtaking, but it has like an edge of sadness. And as she dances, an announcer explains that her performance represents the story of the city of Manavarsha's mysterious destruction and of the anguish carried by her and all those Manavashi who will never return to their ancestral home. And as the dance ends, a tumultuous cheer rises from the crowd. And if anyone wants to do a insight or performance check, you might realize something about the performance.
Why didn't you explain
An
that before I
insight
picked
or-
burlesque?
Because
Francis has got a critical on the insight.
Oh, nice.
nice.
I got
I'm
a
passing.
21.
And Petal.
Somebody get.
Mine wasn't very good.
Petal got a 24.
Yep.
Yeah.
2
Nice.
crits.
So you needed.
Me and Francois walked in.
You only needed a 10. You only needed a 10 or above for this.
I
So-
love how you mentioned burlesque, and suddenly we're all able to just immediately know what it is.
Locked in.
Oh, she's got her tatas shaking. That's definitely
Yeah, his sister is a stripper.
Wait, are there
Well.
2 or 4?
So, buddy, come and get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
What do you think? We have udders?
I don't know. I'm a little drunk. Just help me out here. Is it 2 or 4?
I mean, if you're drunk, take the 4.
I like
So,
logic.
all of you who got over 10 realized then. What's your sister's name again? Sorry, Yeri.
Myrtle.
Shelley, is it?
Myrtle.
Shelley.
Myrtle, sorry. So,
That's racist.
Wait, wait, wait.
Beautiful name.
My sister is Myrtle,
So-
yeah.
sorry. So you all I think pretty much everyone got over a 10, which thinks is Oliver. You all realized that Myrtle's dance was outstanding and captured something meaningful to many people in the crowd. A lot of people were literally at the edges, were wiping tears from the edges of their eyes. It was that meaningful for them to most of the people in the crowd. And after some brief deliberations, the trial judges produce a great conch shell trophy, and they beckon Myrtle forward because she's already run a few of the other competitions as well. So she's kind of got the most points. And amid cheering and fanfare, she accepts the trophy and takes her place as the newest champion of the Shanka trials. And will bring this honor onto the city for the next 12 years, which obviously comes with, a little bit more commerce and stuff. So it's a huge honor for the city to have like a champion winner. And as Myrtle raises the Riverines Shanka above her head, and the Shanka trials is just about to conclude. So this is kind of like, the closing ceremony. They're just about to let off the fireworks. Thunder rings out as the sky fills with clouds. And from the formerly calm river, a surge of water rises, forming a towering wave that flings boats onto the banks, and the massive wave crests in a mighty swell, crashing towards the crowded shore and the Riverine Temple, where you guys are just outside, because it's where the announcement is being made. And that's where we're going to end tonight's challenge.
Wow.
There you go.
Ow.
And I'll send you guys a picture of this as well, and then we can finish for the night. So
Gosh.
let me send you the picture if you're interested. I'll put it in this one. So this is the image, because I like to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. So this is what you can see. This is the last thing, well, it might be the last thing that you see. I'm putting it in our little chat room, so it might take a second to load.
Okay.
Are
you putting in our voice chat one, are
but
you?
that's pretty much our game for tonight. I'll put it in our voice chat one, yeah.
Cool. I can move it over to
It's
the
just
screen
loading,
from there.
so because you might want to use it for the
Oh.
image for the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
And yeah,
okay.
you can put it. Yeah, so you want to put it on Alba or whatever.
I will when it comes up.
Yeah, but it's a cool image, and it describes what Yurdi's city looks like a little
Yes.
bit as well. So yeah, there
Aw.
you go. Oh, it should be loading now. So
Yep,
this is
got it.
Very cool.
this is what it looks like as the wave crashes. There you go.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, this is kind of the vibe we were going for with the river coastal city. So there you guys go.
Very
So
cool.
that is the end of tonight's game. So yeah, please vote for our art competition. And if you are slightly insane and want it on a t-shirt, then ask RX to make them.
Oh, we
Oh
should
my
totally
God.
get that on a t-shirt, guys. Totally. Save that screen, Martin. Save that screen. We're getting that on t-shirts, guys.
I will
Could
save
you
it.
imagine trying to explain that? Oh my
Amazing. Yeah, save that screen. I'll
Okay,
delete
so
that.
that's
Amazing.
yeah. I've yeah. So I have this with a few groups, and it always makes everyone chuckle. And I always
That was a
save
lot
them
of
because
fun.
I think it always cheers me up looking at this.
That was a lot.
So yeah, that's the end of our game tonight. So do you want to send us off, RX? And do
Yeah.
your transfer or whatever you do.
I'll do the 2 outros and then we'll debrief. So thank you very much, Martin, for another fantastic session. Thank you, viewers, for checking out Trail of Destruction Part 3. Tune in 2 weeks for In the Mists of Manivarsha Part 1. Thank you very much, Brutally Honest, Dustin, Heavy Metal Sarah, Dave's RPGs, and Birdie for a fantastic game. And thank you, Martin, for putting on a wonderful session. Thank you, viewers. We love you. Everyone on YouTube watching this in about a week's time, thank you very much for watching. And everyone on Twitch, thank you all very much for watching. Stay with us while we find someone to raid. We love you. Bye.